Let's see how long it takes to come up. It's still showing a minute. Showing a minute on my desktop. I mean, my laptop. Whoa, we're live, ladies. We're live. We were having a few little technical difficulties for a second there. Good morning, or good afternoon. Well, good morning, Janine. And anybody else that's out on the West Coast. It is after lunch here, so how's everybody doing today? Debbie's sharing it out real quick, and if you guys have a minute to, or think of some people that you might not have seen in the sale to share it out to, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Bonnie. We've got Deanna and Carol and Janine and Bonnie and Leah. Welcome in this morning. Thanks for coming. I have been trying to get more sales together, but it's just been challenging. But Debbie said she could help me today, and so we're going to do it. It got chilly here. I went out to check the mailbox, and it was chilly. I took these apart this morning. So I'm going to be doing those. Trying to get things out of my way. I'm tired of moving it around. Clean my desk off. I've been running around.
Everybody today. It's cold here. It's only 8 degrees. Cold, cold, cold.
Oh gosh, I can't even imagine 8 degrees. That happens here once in a blue moon, and that's too often. What is it here? Our high today is only going to be 44. We're at our high. But it's a little windy, and that made it cold. I know they're pretty, aren't they? I had this hanging thing. It's like it was just a metal rim with some wires to hang it. And I had it hanging out on my porch at the other house. And I came across it, moving some things around, trying to find things. And just got a couple minutes ago, got through taking them all off the thing. So. And
hello, Carol, Bonnie, Janine, Deanna. Yeah. All right, you can
Debbie's
put it on
your hair back.
Yep, starting to get my hair back. Got a little fuzzy top.
All right. Well, what do you ladies want to see? Because you know what I've got. I have some.
I hope it's not napkins, Pearl. Please, no napkins.
How about, I've got hankies right here. I have a few more of those cards, but I put them aside. And I have fabrics, and I have linens, and I have music paper. I mean, sheet music. And what else? I have some ribbon. I have I have a handful of different antique and vintage magazines and things that I've sold and just had a few left over, so I've got some of those. So I've got lots of good stuff. What do you guys want to see?
Put in chat what you girls want to see, and Pearl will start out. If not, she can start out with something.
Yeah, well, I can start out with these. These, I'm going to show you this so that you can tell it's glass. This one is broken. This one won't be sold. It's got some, you can see where it's fracked. Well, let me put it on me and maybe it'll.
Yeah, I was going to say, put it on you, Pearl.
Yeah, I forget about these little things like that. All right, come on, focus.
And so what are they, Pearl?
These are just little crystals.
Gotcha.
This will do it.
Oh, yeah. How much are they going to be?
Well, there's 7 crystals on a chain, and they're going to be $5. And I have 15, not counting this one. All right, come on. Focus. I'm not talking the right language to it today, I guess. Let's see if we can get it to. There we go. Maybe that's.
And they got pink in them?
No, this is a hanky. I thought if I showed some contrast, you could see.
So it's just crystal. Yeah, it's just crystals then.
It's crystals. Yep. Hey, Wendy. All right.
All right. Deanna's going to take one.
I got to slow down and take a deep breath, and then maybe this will focus for me. My camera's just not being.
You know me, we're going to go like a house afire today.
Yep. Well, this one is damaged, and so I'm not selling it, but I wanted you to be able to see that so you'd know it's glass. It's not plastic. And let me get my list going.
And how long did you say it was, Pearl?
It's 7 crystals long. Okay. And it's got, I'll show you the metal in between. So it's about 11 inches long. And they're connected. Well, it's still just not wanting to.
Connected with kind of a loop, a wire?
Yeah, a wire loop. So it's got the jump ring, and then it's got this wire loop. And I don't know why.
And you need to make me blue, I guess they're saying.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Let me do that over here. I'm going to get rid of that heart too real quick, y'all. Let me do that. Yeah.
Hello, Wendy. How are you? Hope everything's going well for you.
All right. Edit video.
I've been out to sales, and I've found some little gifts for you that I know you will love. When I get them all gathered up and get them, I got some stuff coming for you.
Why did they put this live reactions on there and make you have to do this every single time? All right, there we go with that. I got that done. And let me find you. There we go.
Oh, I'm okay. Still don't have a whole lot of strength. I do much walking and I'm pooped, but it's coming back a little at a time. Got 4 more chemo treatments and then I'll be done, and maybe this chemo will get out of my system and I'll get my strength back. It hasn't done me any favors.
I do not know why my camera will not focus.
All right, I'm putting crystals in one more time because we got a lot of chatter in there, just in case for anybody that came in new. I want 3, Pearl. Deanna wants 1.
Okay, and I think I said I have 15.
All right.
Hey, Toby.
And take Rooster's blue away.
Okay. Gonna undress you there. Here we go. There we go. Is that what we've got for now?
That's all we got for now.
Okay. That is fine. We'll move these out of the way. Had to get a pair of pliers and try to get these pulled from the hanging thing. That was fun. All right. Y'all want to see hankies or do you want to see linens? You get to choose. Hankies or linens, y'all.
You know me. I want linens, but we better see what the majority wants.
Yeah. Let's see if it will do it on here. I don't know that it will, but we'll try it. There's just not enough contrast there. I don't know. I'm frustrated with this camera anyway. I'm going to get another one as soon as I can. They did. I had that earlier version, the 9-something. And it went out right during the COVID thing when everybody was trying to get cameras. And they came out with this version, like a 1080 or something like that. And that was the only one I could get. It was more expensive and I got it. but for some reason the tools won't work. So I can't zoom or anything like that. It's so annoying. So, do we get any feedback?
Didn't get any feedback. Let's do linens for a few minutes.
All right. I got linens. And I've got these magazines we'll do. All right. This I'm doing as a set because it matches. It's a pretty napkin with cross stitch on it, and it's got the little matching coaster. And it is linen. It's a linen fabric. So where are... Here they are. I'll try to keep them in the same place. That'll be A. And this is... So it'll be two prices on this. This is a table topper that is just gorgeous. It's got a little hole here, a slight stain, but the corners are in perfect condition. And it's pulled thread. I've got every light in here on, and it looks dark. All right, so you see the pulled thread pattern, and then it's got the same pattern in the pulled thread in the center. And it's got these little tiny French knots. And then it's got this really cute little... It's got to be my camera today because it usually focuses once I get it close enough that there's some contrast. And it's just not doing it today. So my camera's tired, I guess. And so this is... it's probably about a 32-33 inch square table topper. It's got just the center, doesn't have anything in it, only the corners have the embroidery. So you've got 4 pieces you could use there, and got a couple of little small stains. In the center, you've got the pulled thread, and you've got the little knots. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And somebody bought this, and then they told me they didn't buy it, so it's okay. Somebody's going to get it today. So that'll be B. A is $3 and B is $5.
All right, that is in.
I have another book. I did those gold stamps a few months ago, and the other book got buried. So,
All right, nobody's coming in, Pearl. I want them both.
You got them, Debbie. You have got it. It just needs to leave my house. I love that. That is so pretty. You're going to have a lot to work with on that. All right, let's see what else we can come up with. My plan had been to try to go through things, and I just didn't get a chance to because I was trying to do some other things too. All right, this is a linen, but it's been cut.
Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine, how are you doing?
Some of these girls I don't know, Pearl.
Okay. I think Catherine is new, and I met her. Where did I meet you, Catherine? Because I don't remember. So this is what's left of a tablecloth that I cut apart. I'm trying to lay it out so that the embroidery is right. So there's 2. All right. I only have 2 of this piece, and these are, and I meant to leave. I hate to do that to y'all. These are about 13 by 13, a little over 13 by 13. And I've got 2 of those, and you can see it's the cut work. And then I'll hold this up.
Oh, Catherine, I am so sorry. We will pray for you. I
Oh,
just got
yeah.
over COVID and it was not fun.
No, COVID is never fun. See, I get right here and it doesn't want to focus. So that's as far as I'm going to go. But you can see that beautiful pattern in it. So I've got 2 of these. That'll be A. And A is going to be $2. And B is the same. Well, I can cut it in half. There'll be 2 that are bigger. Same pattern. You're going to have that same shape here. Is it different? Let me look. I've had them thrown together. Actually, this is bigger. So this must be a corner, part of the corner. You can see how much bigger that is. It may be a different tablecloth. But it looks exactly the same. So I'll have 2 pieces for $3 that are larger, and that'll be B. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. Of course, I probably should have waited, but I'm having one of those days.
Catherine is going to take a B.
All right. Thank you, Catherine.
And that is all I'm seeing for this minute.
All right. We'll put these aside. I may have to find something I can do with those. All right, let's see. Trying to find something that I have more of. What happens is I keep heaping more and more stuff on top of the pile, so it gets a little discombobulated. Let's see what we've got here. I brought these home from my antique booth. Let's see what we've got. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of this purple and white. I'll hold it up so you can see it a little bit better. It loses focus about right there. And you can see it's fair sized. They are, and this is approximately a little stain on that one right there. These are about 11.5 inches. I've got 4, what did I say, 4? 1, 2, 3, yep, 4 of those. That'll be A. Those will be $3. I've got this one. It's a little bit bigger. It's blue and red and yellow and green. See if I can get it where you can see it. That'll be B. That'll be $3 as well. And I have this really pretty filet crochet. And that'll be $3 as well. And that'll be C. So A is purple. I've got 4. B, I've got 1. C, I've got 1.
Oh, come on. My hands aren't working today.
I understand. Hey, J Mac. How are you today? I just don't understand.
So A and B are little doilies, real fine doilies, right?
Yeah, they're really fine.
All right. Leah will take A and B.
I've got
Leah
4
Brannon.
A's.
Yeah, Leah Brannon. I guess
Yeah.
Brannon.
Yeah, just say Leah B.
Leah B. Okay.
And I'm just going to put times 2 and.
I'll take the C.
All right. I have 3 more A.
Okay.
Let me know. Anybody comes in, we'll move those out of the way. Put that right there. All right. I've got this valance.
Hi, J-Mac. Oh, Deanna's going to take an A.
All right. Thank you, Deanna. There may be a lag. It's been so bad lately.
Yep.
And with the wind and stuff like that today, it could be worse. All right. So let me show this. What did I do with my blue board? Oh, here it is. So it's got the loops to run through the rod. It has been cut right here. But that's what you get. You got the loops, and then it comes down to this really pretty scallop. And I have not quite a yard and a half. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do 12-inch pieces for $2. And that gives you, let's see where 12 inches is. I'll cut this off because it's not whole. We'll go from right here. "12 inches gets you 1, 2, 3, 4 of these panels. And so
And how
that
many panels you got?
I'll have 4 panels.
Okay. You going to have a B?
Nope, I'm just going to do this one right now. It'll be a little complicated. Okay. Let me do it on here. That'd be good for dyeing with and for jelly plating with.
Hi, Jennifer. Tracy Sparkle's going to take 1.
Hey, Jen. How are you?
Oh, she's going to take 2.
Okay, thank you. I won't cut it.
Leah will take 1. Leah B.
Okay. Thank you,
okay,
Leah.
Wait a minute. We're going to have to share now. You only have 4. So, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jennifer, Leah B, Catherine, and Judy Gundlock.
Hey, Judy.
Yeah, we shared, Jennifer. Thank you.
You're a sweetheart, Jennifer. Everybody usually is really good about sharing, so we really appreciate that. I know everybody appreciates it. All right. What's everybody up to this weekend? I think most places are too cold to do anything. All right. Trying to see what I have. You said no napkins, Debbie, but I'm sorry.
Okay.
I brought these home from my booth. These are really very, very nice quality. They do have a few.
Oh, I meant paper napkins.
Oh, paper napkins. Okay.
Oh,
I wondered about that.
Paper napkins.
No, I found another bin though.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So it's got this beautiful
the
corner
cloth
on
napkins. I'm interested. It's the paper.
I wondered what was going wrong with you.
Yeah, no, paper.
Then you've got this pulled thread along the bottom. And it's got that little tiny, tiny, tiny rolled hem. And so we'll do an ABC. I have 1, 2, 4 of A. Let's see what else.
Are they all going to be the same price?
Yeah, they're going to be $2,
Okay.
and I really have got to take all my bins and get them sorted. Actually, I'm going to do $1. I'm going to do $1. I know
Okay.
I did these, and these are really super nice. These are linen, and they've got that pretty cut work right here and embroidery. I know I did these for $1 not too long ago. So right now, until I get a lot of things out of my way, I'm just going to do these for $1. So I've got 2B, and I have 2C. And these are just a simple cotton. They have that little pretty, you can't see it right there. Let me stick it right here. That really pretty tapered edge here.
So 4, 2, and 2.
4, 2, and 2. And it's got the pretty little cut work with some embroidery around it. I've only got 2 of those. I need to winnow down this.
Catherine will take an A and B.
And Catherine, you're going to see on yours a lot. You're going to see cat because it takes too long to write your name.
Jennifer wants a B.
And I always shorten Jennifer to Jen.
And I'll take the last 2 A's and the 2 C's.
Well, there's 3 A's left.
Oh, I'll take them.
Okay. All right. If I don't do this, I'll be having to watch the video again. And I hate to have to do that. I mean, I really hate it, y'all. And I'll procrastinate about doing it. So, Debbie, got nobody else wanted to see but you, correct?
Yep, nobody for C.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so what I'm going to do is wrap that up in there and put it in here. And then put it right there. All right, let's see. I have I'm going to measure this one. And it's got the pretty cut work. So this is about 36 inches long by 15 1/4 wide. It's a cream color. It's a runner. It is Wimple Street Creations, made in China, 100% cotton. So these are not vintage or anything like that, but they're nice fabric to work with. And I've got 3 of these. You could stamp on these very easily. And I'm going to, that one's a little bit narrower. See that? This one's just a little bit wider, but I'm going to do them all together for $1.50.
Okay.
Be great fabric to stamp on. $150. I like that number.
Oh, I didn't cover
I
up.
like that number, y'all. I like it.
Catherine for 1.
Okay, thank you, Catherine.
And I'll take the other 2.
Okay. You got it. Thank you. I literally have 3 big bins right behind me that are filled with linens, and that's just a drop.
And if you girls want to see something else, then put it in chat.
Yeah, let me know.
Because
I've got hankies.
I'd let her sell linens all day if it was me.
Yes, Debbie would, because she loves linens.
I use lots of linens in my work. So if you want something else, better speak up.
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw these down because they're in my chair right here. This is the last that I have of these. And I sold them for $3. And I'm going to do them for $2 today. October 1974. February 1973. And October 1971. And I'll do a quick flip through right here. I mean, these were done in the 70s.
And you said $2?
$2. These are the last ones. The paper's nice and aged. You've got a lot of vintage type pictures. You've got a lot of type. And this is like almost newsprint. Got vintage pictures. Some cartoons.
Well, let's see. Deanna, you said 74. I don't know what you mean. You want the year 74?
There's not a, yeah, this is October 74.
Okay. So, well, we're going to give Catherine one.
Okay.
We're going to give Deanna 74. Sorry, Leah, 74 Deanna got. So, would you like the last one? If not, I'm going to give it to Catherine.
It's October 1971.
So there you go, Leah. October 1971. If you'd like it, please say so in chat. If not, Catherine wanted them all. So we'll see what she does. Give it to Catherine. So Catherine will get that one.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. All right. Those here. I have these out.
Hello, Doria.
Hey, Doria, how are you doing? This came off of what was sold to me as a tablecloth, but it was actually a bedspread. And you've got 9 of the large doilies, and they have the dimensional. And it has the dimensional in the connector. I did not want to cut all of the connectors in half. So I cut them off. And I'll add 3 full connectors and then 2 1/2 pieces to everybody's set. And it's $5. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Doria, can you check your email? I sent your invoice and I could have got your email wrong. It could be me. I'm not blaming you, but I have your package ready to ship, honey, and I haven't heard from you.
I have 8 available.
Oh, she's under the weather. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, colds can be really hard on you too.
Yes.
It was a beautiful bedspread, but they used it as a tablecloth. But I had the trim from around the edges, but that's all sold. But I still have these left.
So what do you get? You get 3, 6, 9 pieces?
You get 9 of the large, and I'll measure the doilies for you. I can't remember what they were. The doilies are almost 5 inches. And then the little connectors are 2.5. But I add 3 full connectors and 2 half connectors, because some of them did get cut in half around the edges. Oh, I hate tech
Janine's
problems.
having tech problems, so she's back.
Okay.
I am not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No? Okay, I sold them Thursday, so everybody may have already gotten some. So let me get that out of the way. I'll put this with it. I've been trying to, I'm still unpacking, finding things, moving things around, all that stuff. Trying to make space and clean up. And I keep finding different things that I'm trying to make go away. Let's see. I have these, and I would love for these to go away, y'all. And I can't go any lower because I was just doing $1. But it's a bag of envelopes. You get 5 of a green speckle. I don't know if you'll ever see that right, but it's a green speckle. You can see it better on the blue. You get 10 of the blue, 5 plain white security envelopes, and 5 small envelopes. So that's 10, 25 envelopes in the bag for $1.
Alrighty, that is in.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6. I think I did up like 20 something of these. I had so many envelopes.
Leah B will take one.
Okay, thank you, Leah.
And that's all I see, Pearl.
Okay, well, one at a time. They're going away. You can go to Leah's school because I seriously have to get stuff out of my way. I did this yesterday. I mean Thursday. This is a satin ribbon with the picot. Can't see it there. It's got the little picot loops. It is, I forget. I just did it. It's 3/8. My mind didn't want to look at the thing and do the math. And I did these for $6 for the spool. And you've got 40 yards for $6. And it's ivory.
Okay.
Awesome, awesome to tea stain, coffee stain.
How many do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3. This one's open. I've already taken ribbon off of it. I have 4.
4? Okay.
4. I bit off more than I can chew and bought too many of these, and so I'm letting them go for what I paid for them.
Well, unless somebody comes in, I'll take all 4 of them.
Okay.
We'll see, but right now nobody's coming in.
All right. If somebody comes in, I'll take your name off of one.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Here we go. We'll get those out of my way.
When are you invoicing, Pearl? After tomorrow? Are we selling tomorrow?
We can. No, I'm going to invoice after Thursday's sale.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to get everybody's boxes to the point. If you spend $5 and it has any weight at all to it, your shipping is going to be $5 or $6. So I try to hold things over to help your shipping be worth less than what you paid for your items.
Debbie Basie, what are you doing?
Hey, Debbie.
Gift those to me from Debbie.
Okay.
You are the best friend in the whole world, Deborah.
Yeah, let me write that on here so I don't forget.
I will do something nice for you. I promise. I have the best friends, I'm telling you. They have been so supportive and so good to me. It just makes me cry.
Wonderful. You're a sweetheart, Debbie. Both of you are sweethearts. All right.
Oh, sometimes I get a little snarky, but you know how that life is.
All right, let me see what I can come up with.
Thank you so much, Deb. I love you, sister.
Linen wise. Y'all give me just a second and let me pull some things. What have I got? All right. I have shown this before. And I'm going to show it again. It's long. Oh, this is not the one. This is different. I know I have shown this one. It's almost 72 inches long. It's a runner. It's a tapestry. And it's like a French scene, La Petite Fleur. And you've got your waiter, you've got your couple, you've got a little girl, a little boy here, another couple. So that just repeats across. There's your chef. You've got people looking out of the windows. So it just repeats across. So you could use this in several different ways to do a journal cover. And I'm going to do this for $3 to the first me. I have reached the breaking point, ladies, with all this stuff and trying to figure out how I could actually work and do things at the same time. And it's just got to go.
That is going to Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. Alrighty. I see the balance, but where did the curtains go?
I have been working frantically on handmaids, and so I will be selling Monday night on my channel lots of handmaids with Nakia. And so hope some of you girls can pop over.
Okay, I have a few of these left over. These are just quilt strips. I did them for $1.50. At one point I had a bunch of these, and then I did them for $1.25. Today I'm going to do them for $1, but they're random.
Okay.
You can tell me like Penny did, no purple, but you know there's a lot of them that do have purple. But if you don't like red or whatever, but this is what they are. They're just 4 strips stitched together. They are machine stitched together. And I have, let's see.
Janine is going to take 10.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. I have 14 total.
All right. So, well, Janine said 10 and Catherine said all. So do you want to do 7 and 7?
Yeah, let's do that.
7 and 7, girls, makes 14. Goodbye.
Yes.
Goodbye.
If you have any color hatred, you know, things you can't abide, let me know. Otherwise, it's just going to be random. So Wendy and I will be selling next Thursday, and after that sale is when I'm going to get everything invoiced. Okay, here we go. I knew I had a stack of these somewhere. Let's see what we can do with this. I've got 2 of these. I'll look a little bit deeper into this little pile I just moved. These are just the little simple Battenberg napkins. This one's got some staining on it. It looks like age staining. And then let's see, I've got, this is your Americana. If you're doing anything in the Americana, these are just little cloth. Now these to me feel like they have some poly cotton in it. But it's a nice size napkin with that little, just the Americana little 4 dot. It's not gonna, my camera is just not gonna do anything.
Like today.
It's like my car. I need a new car. 3, 4. Got 4 of these. Looking to see if I have any more. I think we may be able to do A, B, C, D, E.
Okay.
So that's A and B. Here's C. It's 2, and these are all going to be $1. These are 2 napkins with the rose cross stitch on it. I have 2 of these really pretty blue My camera's really annoying me today. Damask. It has a white thread in it, or a lighter blue thread in it for the damask. It's really pretty. There's 2 of those. So that'll be D. So we've got A, B, C, D. I have 1, 2. Just checking because I hate to go back and then find.
Deanna's asking if you have any off-white quilt binding.
When you say off-white quilt binding, are you talking about the bias tape? Or are you talking about off-white? You're talking about muslin that you can use to bind the quilt with, because there's a difference. All right, there's 2 of these, and these are super, super pretty.
Oh, heck. I'm sorry. I put it in, Pearl. I thought we were done.
Okay. It's all right.
Well, you can put in D, girls, or put in what you want, Janine, when she gets them. I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought we were done.
And then I've got 2 of these cute these are the smaller, like luncheon napkins. So I do have a D, E, and an F if anybody's interested.
Okay. Janine wants 2C, an E, and an F.
Okay. Those are really pretty.
She says to go around a quilt, Pearl.
So you've got the backing already? I just want to make sure I want to tell you the right thing.
All right. And Janine's saying all of E and F.
Okay.
So give her E and F.
Yep.
All right. So B is blue. I don't care for the B, but what is A and D? She says yes, she has the backing.
Yep. All right. Then you're going to look for a bias tape. And you want a bias tape so that you can do your corners. You can make a bias tape, but it can be a little daunting. But you could go to Joann's, probably Hobby Lobby would have it, and get at least a 1-inch bias. These are just the little Battenberg, Debbie. They're cotton with the little Battenberg tab.
Okay, I want A.
Okay.
And B is light blue. D is light blue.
It's very light blue. And it's got a beautiful, I think you can see it better there. Holding it that way, away from the light. It's got that really pretty damask.
Okay, give me that one.
Okay.
I don't want B.
You don't want B. Okay, I don't blame you. I don't want B either.
Yeah.
I'm over B. I'm over Americana.
Deanna, shoot me an email. How many yards of bias tape are you needing? Can you give me some idea of how much you're needing?
Yeah, measure the quilt, both sides, top and bottom.
I might be able to help you out.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's see. What have I got here? This is wrinkled. I really needed to iron it, but you can see the cute little pattern there. And it's got the little, let me get that out of the way.
I heard something crash. I don't know what it was. What is it?
Here? Oh, Jack.
Jack just came in and said what happened. I heard something crash, but I couldn't see what it was. I had a crash and burn.
Oh, no. This is just a cute little luncheon, like for your bridge club or whatever, napkin. And it's got the little scalloped edge. It needs to be ironed, but I don't have an ironing board.
How come you didn't iron that, Pearl?
I'm not going to. I don't have time. Sorry. I have 2 of those. 2 of those. I should. So that'll be A. So there's 2A.
Oh, 30 by 39. Well, Deanna, I would go on Joann's website and, they have like $2.99 or $1.99 shipping. You could probably order it off Joann's, or you could order it off Hobby Lobby or bias tape.
Go to Joann's online and click on coupons, because sometimes they have and they're having a big President's Day sale this weekend. So you may be able to get a 50% off whatever you're buying, or free shipping. So I've only got one of this one. That's it. And then I've got one of this one. It's got a deep curve on it. And it's got this roughly, this was machine embroidery flower on it with a little cut work there. Let's see. I'm trying to see what I'm still pulling, Debbie.
Okay.
Let me see. Oh no, I have a bunch of these. They got kind of, oh, and there's two more of this one. So there's 4A. All right. I'm trying to find the pretty ones. This is just a plain square. It feels like it's, if it's not 100% linen, it's probably 50% linen. It's got a slub texture to it. When you see that in a fabric, that's called a slub. S-L-U-B. I've only got one of those. It's new. It had a sticker, or it had a sticker on it, so they need to be washed off. That's a towel. Let's see what I've got right here. All right, here I've got two of this one. It's a large napkin with a I think I did some of these a few minutes ago with the circular thing, a little stain there. There's two of these, and it's got that little embroidered flower on the corner. Hey, Lindy K. You're a sweetheart. All right, that's a towel. That's a towel. I think I've got one of this one. This is a poly cotton, but it's still a nice texture of fabric. It has a linen look to it. I tell you what, I want to spit on my camera and see if I can clean the lens off or something. It's I can't get it up so you can really see the texture of it. It's just got the hemmed edge, but that's the only one I have of that one. I'm going to put it down. So I've got 4A, 1B. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of C, 1 of D, 2 of E, and 1 F.
And they're how much?
$1. They're all $1.
Okay. And you need to take Lindy's dress away.
Okay.
So $1, ladies.
Stripping you down, Lindy.
All
Don't
right.
go running outside naked.
And tell me when you're ready, Pearl.
I'm ready.
Okay. Janine, 2A, a B, and 3C.
Okay. All right, come on, get out of there. Get out, get out. All righty.
Catherine wants an F.
Let me pin this real fast. All right, that's the only F. You got it, Catherine.
And I'll take what's left.
Okay, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Catherine and Janine. And if y'all find any long blonde hairs, then it is mine. My hair is falling out.
I can't believe how long Pearl's hair's gotten. I was shocked when I seen you this morning.
Yep. And I had 2 inches taken off on Thursday.
The old lady's got long hair. I'm finally getting some hair. You could give me some of your hair.
Well, I would if I could. It's falling out. It's just been the stress, I think.
I can't believe how fast mine's growing. I'm real shocked.
I'm pleased. That's a sign that your body's getting healthy again.
I know.
All right, I have 2 of these. These are pillowcases. And I'll do them for $3 each, or the pair for $6. Let me hold it up. I can't get it up there where it's gonna focus, but it's got the butterfly in white right here. And then it's got the flowers in black and white. And then it's got this pretty little teeny tiny crocheted lace all the way around. I don't see any stains. There's no holes or tears. And I have 2 of those.
All right. That's all there is for that one. I'm putting that in.
Yeah, for this one. I'll keep
Okay.
it.
So if you want the pair, put pair, girls, or they're $3 each. We'll see if somebody needs a pair for their bed. I'm going to let them have the pair. And Catherine wants the pair.
All right, you got it, Catherine. Thank you.
Catherine, do you make journals and handmaids? What do you do, Miss Catherine? I would love to see some of your work. You like the same stuff I like.
All right, let's see. I'm going to do it this way. That way I keep them together. There we go. All right. Let's see what else.
Do you have a channel, Catherine, that I could go look at your stuff?
All right. I found another one of those little runners, Debbie, so I'm just going to put it with your stuff.
That'd be great. I'll take it.
I've got, let's see if I can get it to show up this way. This is another little damask napkin. It's very soft fabric. I've got 2 of those. That'll be A. I have.
Gotcha, Catherine.
This is a
If you
different.
need help with something, reach out to me. I'll gladly help you get started. I do sales on Mondays and Saturdays and lots of stuff.
This is another different damask. The fabric is a little bit different. I can't get the pattern to show up, but it's a really pretty damask. It's got like a border. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's really pretty.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Hey, Diana. There's only one of those.
Good to see y'all today.
That's a small doily. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. You can see the cut work here, and it has a tulip-like flower and little knots. So there's only one of those. So that's B, that's C. I have this little doily. It's got some pink staining on it right here and a little stain there. But you've got this area and this area. There's a little stain right there that you could cut out. This is old. And it feels like silk thread on the doily. It's really pretty. That is D. Let's see if I can find an E. Those are towels. Here's another little small doily. This is a linen fabric. It's got the slub texture in it. It has some little stains. And it's got a little tiny, tight crochet edging on it. That'll be E. Let's see if I can come up with one more. One more. All right, here is a napkin that needs to be ironed. This is just a cotton. It's almost like a handkerchief cotton, but a little bit heavier than that. And it's got this little design embroidered on it. Got a little stain there. So that'll be F.
And these are how much?
$1. $1.
$1. Okay.
Like I said, I'm trying to empty a bin.
All right. Janine is taking C, D, and E.
All right. You've got
Sean's saying there's his favorite woman. Who's your favorite woman, Sean? There's a lot of women in here. Who's your favorite?
It's got to be me.
It has to be you,
It has to
Pearl.
be me.
All right, and I'll take what's left, Pearl.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I know
I
you
thought
can.
maybe it was me, but I'm sure it's not.
I believe it's you. All right, let's see what else I can come up with. All right, this is taking up too much space. These are taking up too much space. Let's see what we can do with these. I know it's past fall, but it's still something you can have to start working with this summer for fall. Or you can use them on your table. And there are, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I lost my spot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 of them. They have the words. You won't be able to read it very well. Well, you can right there. Yep. Beech, cedar, oak, walnut, mulberry, poplar, redwood, magnolia, spruce, all those different tree words. And then you've got the leaves. So I've got 12 of those. They're $1 each.
$1.
And I probably paid more than that for those, but they need to go away. They've been taking up too much of my space for too long.
What are those made of, Pearl? Are they linen?
They're cotton.
Cotton.
They're a heavy cotton.
All right, Catherine for 2. How many you got, Pearl?
12.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 is 10. Okay, Catherine for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Leah B for 2.
Okay.
Deanna for 1.
All right.
Sweetheart for 2.
Okay.
And Toby for 2. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 left, girls. Anybody want the last 3?
I think you could cut that out and use it on the front of a cover. You know, something that's got the fall colors in it. You could do that with any of those. All right.
Lindy is going to take the last 3.
Who? I'm sorry, say it again.
Lindy.
Okay.
Lindy
Thank
K.
you, Lindy. Lindy K. Thank you, Lindy. All right. I found. See, these are just little simple yellow tea towels. You could embroider something on them if you wanted to. I'm sorry, say it again.
My friend Glennis, you know, she loves yellow.
I know. Where is she?
I don't know, but I might have to get her some.
I have some things that she's gotten that I told her I would send to you.
Yes, because I've got a box started for her. That would be great.
Okay.
Because I'm always sending her stuff.
All right, so I'll have 2 of A. Those are just little sweet cotton tea towels. And then, let's see, I thought I saw another one. I really am going to have to take this bin and just dump it and sort these 2 bins and sort it. All right, this one, I'm just going to do A, B, and C this time. And A is going to be $2. B and C are going to be $3. This is, yeah. And see, I know I've done some like this. This may have been left over, or it may have been deeper down. I can't get it to show you well, you can see it. I think it's just a little blurry how deep that is. So pretty. A lot of different colors. Peaches, Those are pinks and peaches with some blue and yellow flowers. This is a pale, pale yellow. So this is it's a pale yellow, but this is just almost down to a cream color. It's so pale. And it's got this pretty inset of the sheer fabric and the embroidery on the front of it. Whoops. So I think that may be what I'll do this week between sales is take these bins and dump them and then sort them into like items to make it a little bit easier. When you go lay down and get a nap, you have a blessed day too, Catherine. Thanks for coming today.
Thank you, Catherine. All right, going in, girls.
Oh, goodness. J-Mac.
All right. How many do you have? Just 1C, 1B?
1C, 1B, 2A.
All right. So, well, Janine's first pick was C. So
Okay.
she gets the C, B, and A.
All right. So she gets the C. I guess I better put her name on there, right?
We only had 1C, Jennifer.
Now, I'm sorry. I had more of these. I did them. I probably have even more. I've just got to go through. I mean, I've got 3 bins of linens in this room. And I know that I have at least 2 more in my storage area and even more in my...
I'll take that last A, Pearl.
Okay, you got it. And I have that many bins of lace and that many bins.
Okay, now Janine is saying gift the C to Jennifer.
Oh, okay, that's sweet, Janine.
That was
You're a
nice of you, Janine. You're a peach.
She is. We got lots of peaches in this group. All right, let me do this. My writing's so messy on there, I'm going to make it neater. I can hardly read my own handwriting. It's so bad. There we go. That'll do it. Y'all want to see hankies? Are you tired of linens?
You girls want hankies? Put yes or no in chat. If there's something else you want. Me, I'd stay on linens, but that's just me. You're known for your linens.
These got folded up with somebody else's, and when I was doing invoices, I found them, so they'll go in this order.
But not everybody's into linens. But what would you girls like to see? She said she had sheet music. What else you got, Pearl?
Everything. I've got books I can pull down. I've
books. Anybody want books? What are you girls looking for today? Oh, she said give. Oh, she did, Jennifer. I thought it said gift. See, I'm going to have cataract surgery and I can't see. It says give. So
Okay.
Don't gift from Janine. Give.
Okay. I'll take care of that right now.
Do you have any Reader's Digest, Pearl?
No. Well, yes, I have one. One Reader's Digest.
Well, you better show it to Sweetheart. She wants a Reader's Digest.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. I think I may have 2. Let's see. I have this one. I've been hoarding it.
Thank you, Jennifer. Sorry.
Because I was going to do something with it, and I don't have time to do anything with anything, so.
All right, Sweetheart. Would you like that? How much is it, Pearl?
$3.
All right, pay yes or no, Sweetheart. I'm giving you the first option since you asked, and she only has one.
And this is one of the really older covers, too, with the more Asian-looking theme.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You sure can, Toby. Let me do
And
that
Toby
one.
wants 2 packs of the envelopes. Sweetheart wants the Reader's Digest.
Okay. You've got it, Diana. That takes the pressure off of me to do something with it because I don't have to. All right. Are y'all interested in sheet music?
Put her up there. We'll see what happens, Pearl.
I've got it right here.
Put her up there.
I'm going to keep that one and scan it, though, y'all. Sorry. I will let it go later, but I'm going to scan that. Deep purple. So, ladies, well, it depends. I've got this deep purple. If somebody's into that, I'll let that go for $2.
Okay, so A is $2.
Yep, and I've got to write Toby's name on these, or I'll be wondering.
Envelopes. Yep, on the envelopes.
Yeah. I got myself all messed up.
Don't want to be messed up.
I told him I wished he was my neighbor today. I have a dead mouse in the house. It is not a pleasant experience.
Are they brittle, Pearl?
Some of them are. This one is not terribly brittle. I mean, this is fairly new. I've got an entire... So, this is what I have in the older things. I'm just going to do a little flip through. I mean, I've got a ton that are brittle, but these, I just got these a month ago at an estate sale. And they seem to be in really great shape. So I am happy to do these.
So are they all going to be $2?
These will, yeah, they'll be $2. These are the older ones that are just 1 and 2 sheets. Now that one's coming apart right there.
So are you putting up A, B, C, and D, or what are you doing?
I think I can get A, B, C on the table.
Okay. Overlap them a little once they see the front covers. It'll be all right.
Let me put them over here. Get them situated where they're not going to slump in the floor. All right, here's A. Songs by American Composers. Shermer Incorporated, New York. Don't see a date. But it's in really nice shape. They do have the words on it. Is that? Okay, 1910. No copyright renewal assigned, 1938. So that'll be A. And I've been wanting to bring these out because whatever doesn't sell, there's a bookstore nearby that buys them. This is 1939. Scatterbrain, lyrics by Johnny Burke. Somebody did something to his eyes, yep. But I think it's in pencil. I haven't tried to take, I've got a kneaded eraser I can try with that. And so it's got the center page and then the back. This one's in good shape. That's going to be B. C is Tommy's New Drum March. Theodore Presser. A little bit of damage there. 1929. It's just the 2 pages. And that'll be C.
$2.
Yep, it's got somebody's name right there. But again, it looks like it's in pencil.
Janine wants A.
All right, Janine, you got it. Thank you.
And that's all I'm seeing.
Okay. Let me put that right there. And let's see, how can I do this? Running out of space. Here's Edward Gregg, composition for the piano, Schirmer, New York. Copyright 1901, renewed 1929. That's going to be A. Love Sends a Little Gift of Roses. Harms Incorporated, New York. Copyright MCMXIX. Wouldn't that be 1919? So it's a blank on that side. And then you've got the 2 pages of music. And the music on the back. I'm not good with my Roman numerals. This one is Deary, Laurel Music Corporation from the Copacabana show. And it is 1950. And that'll be C. It's a pretty cute little cover. And if there's no major interest in this, we'll do hankies. I've got a ton of hankies that I need to move along.
Janine wants A and C.
Okay.
And Jennifer wants B.
All right. Thank you. Thank you both. That.
Hankies, Janine saying.
I got hankies.
Hankies.
Let me put these right here. It's I sold a good many the other day. This is all I have left besides the bin that I have that's full. So I would love to do hankies. So I was doing the smaller hankies for $2 and the large ones for $2.50. Let me see. They got a little jumbled, and I added some to it. That's silk. Isn't that pretty? I'm trying to see where I am. All right, and there's they got shuffled.
Deanna wants the deep purple music.
Okay. You got it, Deanna.
Leah is asking, do you have any food cookbook recipe related items?
I have cookbooks, but I don't have them in here. So if you'd like cookbooks, I can have those ready for Thursday. I have to find, I know I have them. I just have to find them. All right, these are the bigger ones. So we'll start with the smaller ones. And I have this pretty little hanky.
So if you're around Thursday,
Leah, send me an email, okay? Not a Facebook message, but an email. Because I can click those to save it so that I don't forget it. And I go down my page every day to look at things that I've ticked that I want to remember to do something with. So that's always the best way to help me remember what I need to do. So I'm going to hold that up as far as I can so you can see it. And you can see the pretty little scalloped edge. That's going to be A. And I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, F.
Okay.
Here's another pretty one with red trim. Hard to tell the front from the back.
She says she'll send you an email, Pearl.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right, so this is another small one. You can see it's gotten a little torn along some of the edges, but it's still so cute. So that's going to be B. C is this pretty little white handkerchief with a little bit of pulled thread and some purple and orange. So you can see the pulled thread lines on all four. Well, you can't, but I'll hold it up so you can see it. It's on all four corners. And then you've got that pretty little embroidery.
I guess we're not going out for supper.
I'm so annoyed at my computer, y'all. My camera. I don't know why it's not not working right. So that's C. Hey, Jack.
Pearl said, "Hi, Jack."
Hi.
This is a pretty little white one that's got multicolored flowers. I had it folded inside out. No. Looks like a flower on this side. It looks like a star on the other. So you can see that all over green, blue, pink, yellow, red. And then that's the type of napkin it's on. That's going to be D.
How much are these, Pearl?
$2.
Okay.
Here is a pretty little pink. This could have some linen in it. It has the look and feel of linen, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to say that I know that it's linen. Sometimes the little fine linen, it's so fine it's hard to tell. So this has got this pretty little basket with pink, red, blue, green in it. And these are all the smaller. Let's see, D, E, and this is F. It is just a white, simple plain white hanky with a butterfly and a flower in purples, and then the center of the butterfly is a gold color. And that'll be F.
Alrighty. Janine for E.
All right, Janine, thank you. Well, I guess I better put your name on there. Isn't that funny?
Wendy for A.
I thought Wendy might like that red.
Leah B for B. Sweetheart for F.
Okay.
What do we got? C left, right?
And D.
C and D.
Mm-hmm. Both.
Anybody for C and D, girls? Wendy for C.
All right. Now, you told me Janine just wanted the E, right?
E. Well, she wanted E, A, and F, but I had to share.
Okay.
So
okay. Yeah.
But Wendy for C. So that only leaves D available.
Yeah. That's a pretty one, Wendy. All right. So I'm going to put these two together so I don't have to do another tag. All right. Got Janine. Got Leah. Pin this down. So I've been losing these little things and having to go crazy trying to get everything right. So D is still available. I'll put that up there out of the way. All right. Here is
Leah B is going to take D.
Oh, thank you, Leah. Yeah, I have an entire, it's not a big bin. It's not a big deep bin, but it's a long, shallow bin that's absolutely full. So,
Of hankies?
yep, I don't need to buy any more hankies. This is just like that other one with the butterfly. It's got the kind of brownish gold body and it's in blues. And that will be A. B is a pretty little white one. This is older. It's just so soft. It's been washed and ironed over and over again. The flowers is a fabric applique on top of the fabric. And then you've got all the little pulled thread pieces. It's gorgeous. Where's that? Where's that blue thing? And it's got the design on all four corners. And that's going to be B. Here is a pretty blue. It's like a chambray blue. It's not going to show up very well on here. Probably show up better on here. It's got the pulled thread design on all four corners. And it is just soft as it can be too. It's really pretty. You've got a little embroidered piece here and right in here. And then you've got the pulled thread square and the pulled thread lines. It's really pretty. These remind me of my grandmother. I think that's why I keep buying them. Here's another sweet little white cotton with a little flower design embroidered in like a multicolor. You've got pink, you've got like an aqua color that goes into a purple, a little more darker green down here, and then it's mixed in the flowers. It's hard. I'm so annoyed at this camera. All right, that's going to be D. E has got a little bit of age staining on it. It's that typical, it looks like a man's handkerchief design with the white on white, the hemmed edge, and then it's got these cute little flowers on it. Pink and magenta with green. That's going to be E. I think some of that resolve would probably take that out. Looks like age staining where it sat in a drawer or something. This is a little delicate one. It does have a stain right there. And it's just a quick little cross stitch design on it in a magenta and a pink with a light green. And that will be F. Keep looking for an F when I don't have one, but I still keep looking for it. Maybe I need to make one.
Have a good night, Deanna. Yes, thank you for coming.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Janine for C.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
Judy C's gone. Sweetheart for A.
All right. Thank you, Diana.
Janine for D, E, and F.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
And Sweetheart for B.
All right. Thank you, Diana.
Are sold.
All right. Get Janine pinned down. Thank you, ladies. And I'll throw E over there. All right. Get these out of the way so I can find them when I need them. All right. This is another sweet little small one. It's white with the rolled hemmed edge. And it's got a cute little what I would call maybe a
I gave you
European.
E, Janine. I gave you C, D, E, and F. So you did get the E, ma'am.
Oh, then I didn't give it to her. So she
Oh,
noticed I didn't give it to her.
yeah. C, D, E, and F.
Yep, I missed it.
Okay.
My bad. All right. So this to me, it looks more of a European design. It's teeny tiny cross stitch. I mean, you can hardly even tell that it's cross stitch. It's so tiny. But I feel like this stylized type of flower and pattern is something that's more European, Dutch or something like that, but I don't know for certain. That's just the feeling I get. So that's going to be A. This is a sweet little scalloped edge. And it is a embroidered scalloped edge. And it's got this sweet little triangular pattern here, little cut work circles, and then embroidered flower and leaves. So that's going to be B. This is a sweet one. I like this one. I like them all though. This one is still got some starch in it. And it's just a little rolled hem. And it's got this pretty little stitched pattern. It's like a single row stitch of purple. And then you've got flowers in yellow, pink, blue, and then the greenery. And then you've got these little stitched dots. And it comes in a semicircle right there. So that's going to be C. This one says mother. It's got a little hole, as soft as it can be. It's got a little hole right there and a little hole starting right here. But I just thought it was sweet. It says mother. So you could take that little mother embroidery and cut it out and then applique it to something else. C, D. This is a cute little harlequin pattern. I see a teeny tiny little hole right there, just really tiny. Got that pretty little zigzag edge and the pattern all the way around. And this is a printed pattern. It's really cute. That's going to be E. And if there's any interest, I'm going to start bringing some things to the table that are not in this genre. But I've got a lot of, there's a hole right here. This has got this pretty dark mid-pink and white variegated crochet edging on it. It's got a little hole right there. And then it's got this pretty white on white embroidered flower right here. And that's going to be F. I've got things like teapots, pretty glass dishes, all kinds of things. And so I thought I'd have a day where I just do something different. And that'll be coming up in the next few weeks. Hey, Cindy.
All right, Janine for C and F. Hey, Uptown.
All right, I've got Janine for C and F.
And Uptown for A and D.
All right, A and D.
Thank you, Uptown.
Thank you very much. And it is good to hear Debbie's voice, isn't it? And to know that she's doing better. She's cancer-free right now. Her hair's starting to grow back. She's still not feeling 100%. But she's getting better, and that's what counts.
Sweetheart is going to take, let's see, D. Sweetheart will take E.
E? Okay, that's a cute one, Diana.
And Jennifer will get F.
F is gone. I thought Janine got F.
Oh, she did. Okay. All right. She did. C and F.
Yeah.
Tracy Sprinkle F. Well, if you want to share, then give Janine C. It really came in late. My lag must be getting worse. Jennifer for F. Bloom, Uptown Cindy Brown for A.
All right, let's see.
Sweetheart for D.
Well, I've got Diana for that purple one.
Oh, Jennifer says it's okay, so leave C and F for Janine.
Okay, got that. And
so Uptown Brown for A.
Got that.
Sweetheart for D.
Got that.
And E, because nobody else came in for E.
What did I don't? Oh, which Diana?
Janine got C and F.
All right, Janine got C and F. I've got that.
Sweetheart got D and E. No. Yes, Uptown Cindy Brown got A.
I
skipped her. She's talking. Sweetheart. I mean, Tracy Sparkle said okay. Sweetheart gets D.
That was this one
because nobody came in for E.
And that's this one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that leaves only B.
Yeah, B is the only thing left.
Okay. Is anybody interested in B? It's got that beautiful.
Sorry, got that all screwed up.
I'm going to turn. All right. Sometimes it makes a difference. So B is the only one that's left. It's the pretty little scalloped edge with the flowers. If anybody wants that, come in and let me know now. And then I have this pretty little bubble. Let's see. Where did that come from? No, that one. That's supposed to go in there. I've got this pretty little blue. Little small blue. It's got the white pattern.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Janine's got her hand up. Well, okay. Jennifer said it was okay, Janine, so I left the F for you. So, oh, Janine for B. Okay, where did I see? How come I don't see Janine's B? See, F, A and D, F. Hi, Cindy, D and E. It's okay. Janine says share. Hi, Toby. Janine's got her hand up. And I don't see Janine for B anywhere, but give it to Janine because she's saying, J-Mac saying, I think Janine wants B with her hand up. So,
all right. That may be what the hand up is about.
Oh, maybe that's what the hand up is. So give B to Janine.
Janine, if you don't want it, let me know, okay? It won't be a big deal. All right. So this is a pretty little blue. There's a little bit of a stain there. It's got this.
Oh, no, because she was just saying hi.
Oh, okay.
So B's available.
All right. So it's got this pretty little light stitch outline pattern here and the flat embroidery there. And then it's got the little 3 dot on the other 3 corners. So that's going to be A, and it's got the pretty scalloped edge. So that's A. Oh, this is a pretty one. Y'all are going to get a great deal today on some of these ladies. This is soft as butter.
You got any with tatting around them?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in here. This has got a little filet crochet edge from pulled thread. With pulled thread. So you've got the little pulled thread pattern here. You've got white on white with a flower here, another little flower there, and some binding. And because it won't focus, I can't get it up high enough for you to see it. But you've got this pretty little, looks like a filet crochet edge, but it's done with pulled thread. That's a stunner. And it's in an ivory color. That's going to be B. And now get your letters ready. Some of these I want to keep, but I don't need them. I don't have room for them. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? I can't bring it any closer than that because it's not going to focus anyway. Right there, you can see a little bit better. It's almost like a tape lace, but it's not. It's just got a little folded edge right here in this little kind of scallop pattern, and then it's come in with this attached lace on all four sides. It's gorgeous, y'all. And that's going to be C. This is a cute little, this is a precious little I want to say napkin, little hanky. This has a little teeny crochet edge. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little posies embroidered on it with pink, white, red, and green for the leaves. But look at how tiny, and that's pink. It's a little bit darker pink than it's showing on mine, but it's definitely pink. That's not a hole, it was a piece of thread. All right, that's going to be D. Let's see. Find something else. This one is probably a newer one, and it's sheer. The whole thing, why would anybody want to nap a hanky like that anyway? But it's got a lot of lace you can use. It's a Laura Ashley. Maybe it's a wedding hanky. And that's going to be E. And then F is going to be, I'm trying to find something else pretty to put down. I mean, they're all pretty, but something different. So this is just a plain white, little bit of stain there. But this has got a pretty little crocheted edge to it. And I just can't get it to the camera to focus. So, but it's a really pretty little delicate lace edge. And that'll be F as in Frank.
Hey, Chris Shuck, how are you? Long time no see.
Debbie was a peach today. She was feeling good, and she said she would help me out because I have got to get some of this stuff out of my house.
All right. Well, we're coming in hot now. Hang on a minute. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. Okay. Jennifer, Trace of Sparkle, C.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer.
Janine, A.
Thank you, Janine.
Judy Gunlock, B.
That's a sweet one. Give me a second. That was stuck together. Okay.
Wendy, E.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. That's a pretty edge. You're going to like that.
Uptown, E and A's gone.
E is still here.
E?
Yeah.
Okay, then Uptown Brown, E.
And then I've still got D, if anybody's interested in D. It's a cute little hanky. It's got that little teeny.
Came in for D.
Nobody came in for D?
No D. C and E, C and A, C, B and A, A, C and E, E and A, C and E. No D.
It's got that teeny.
Oh, Janine says D.
All right, you got it, Janine. That's Jen, Judy, Janine. I'll get yours together. All right. I am not going to put a pin in this. I'm going to put it inside of that one so it stays together. And there's just been several times when I've wound up with a bulk purchase of hankies, and I need to get that bin down after all these are gone and do something with those. I may do some bundles once I get a chance to look at. I know some of the ones that I've got in the then are really super old. All right, let's see what else. And y'all tell me when you're bored with this and we'll do something else.
Linens.
All right. Are y'all done?
You better sell a few more hankies because Janine asked for hankies.
Well, I've still got probably about 5 or 6 more rounds of littles, and then I have bigs.
Well,
there's one with
better
cushion.
keep doing some for a little bit then.
Yeah. I could probably do hankies all day. All right, this is a newer hanky, but it's got...
Debbie Long, how are you?
Hey, Debbie, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. It's got this cute little daisy on it, and it's just got this nice little crochet edge, but it is a newer napkin. It's got a little bit of starch in it, too. So that is A. I've got this cute little printed with pinks. I don't know if you can see it, but that white, it's a white on white. There we go. You can see that. Yeah. And so you've got your pink with going into a red in the center, and your white flowers with, there's a faint yellow in the center there, and then you've got your green. It's a really pretty little hanky. That is B. I could make full-on draperies for all of my windows with all of the napkins I have. This is a nice soft cotton. Has a nice little Asian pattern on it. To me, it says Asian. It's got like a little tiny doily center there. And then you've got variegated blue, pink to red, almost like a scarlet red. And then you've got your greens. And you've got little yellow in some of the flowers too. So that is going to be C. If I had to iron all these before we did it, I'd charge $20 a hanky. This is an older one. You can tell by the feel. Has a little bit of age. Not bad, but you can see a little bit of age standing right there on that fold. And it's got a little turned hem. You can always tell by the little holes where the stitching is. It's almost like pulled thread on the edge, but it's not. And then it's got the blue basket. It's all in blue on that one corner. That's going to be D. E, this is a cute little napkin. It's got a lot of red and it's got some yellow, but it is precious. I think this was a child's I keep saying napkin, hanky. So you've got the little boy and girl and her little full skirt. All right. Let's do it this way. And you've got the little boy playing. He's got a pail. Her little striped stockings. So it must be Jack and Jill, because there's the well. And there's Jill falling down. So it's a Jack and Jill. That's going to be E. And I'm trying to just get the plain ones out of the way. And get to the cuter ones. All right, this is again is another child's little hanky. And it's got the little horse. Whoops. With a dog on the back and a turtle. And I think this is Tom Lamb. I think that's what I'm reading right there is Tom Lamb. It doesn't mean anything to me. It may mean something to somebody else. So that's going to be F as in Frank. And I will be beginning.
Janine for C.
All right. Thank you, Janine. To list things on eBay.
And B and D for Janine.
All right. B and D. Okay.
Sorry, Rooster. C's gone. And that's all I see.
Okay. Those up there. Let's see what we've got coming up. Plain. This is plain. The next few are a little plain, but they've got a precious little crochet edge. This is a variegated blue crochet. The little hanky's plain. It's in really good shape. There's a little bit of a hole right there and a very faint stain there. I say there it's in good shape, and then I see something. So I'll tell you about it. This is another simple white with a variegated crochet. Oh, it has a P on it. No, it has an F on it. Dagnabbit camera. It's got an F and it's got kind of a peach and a blue and an ivory variegated crochet around it. That's going to be B. And that's got the F as in Frank on it. This is another older one. It's plain white, has pulled thread, and it's got a beautiful little crochet. You can see it's so small. And it's got that pretty, it's got 3 rows of pulled thread, and then you go into that pretty little crochet edge, and they had to have used like a sewing thread. It's so compact and tight. Let's see. Here's a printed one. We've got a few more printed ones coming up. This is a teal with pink and purple and white. Really pretty pattern of tulips. That's going to be D. E is a little bit older and it's super soft. It's just got the little embroidery stitch edge. It's in purples and pinks with kind of an aqua color green in it. Got a little bit of a purpley gray for some shading. And it's like a ribbon running around it. And that is E. And then F is another printed. It's very sheer. It has that little embroidered edge on it. And it has this pretty little, like a faux cross stitch. Where you see you've got the grid pattern and then the colors are printed in there. So it's not cross stitched, and you've got the 4 squares in the center. So all the edges look like that, and then you've got the squares in the center. And that will be F as in Frank.
Ready.
Trying to go through. While you're doing that, I'm going to look through these and try to come up with some that are.
No, I'm not, Chris, honey. I will be selling Monday night on my channel. Lots of new handmades that I've really been working hard to try to finish. Plus, I'll have some supplies probably, but no, not selling today. Monday night at 5 o'clock Central on my channel. If you friend me on Facebook, I'll always send you a link. I share out on Facebook. If you want to friend me, please. And maybe we are friends.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, golly, I forgot what I was doing. Janine, for C, D, and E.
C, D, and E.
Rooster for F. All right, Chris, can you shoot me an email? And that way I'll send you the link. D.
I bumped my mouse. There we go. Got you back. All right. She's
That's
not
all
on
I see.
Facebook.
Yeah. All right. Shoot me an email, Chris, and I'll send you the link on Monday.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't. All right. I'm going to go to the bigger ones because I think I've pretty much gone through the really nicer small ones.
Yep, and it's time to move on to something else.
Yep. So if everybody's done, I'll do a couple of rounds of the larger hankies.
Well, yeah,
and then
do some larger ones. Janine might be interested in the larger ones.
we can move on to something different. I do have some books. I got them down because somebody had told me they wanted books at a sale and then they didn't get to come to the sale, so I put them back. This is one of the larger ones. This is an older one. Has a little tiny spot there and another spot there and a little teeny, no, that wasn't a hole, it's just a little piece of lint, so no holes. It has that variegated crocheted edging that's about an inch, inch and a quarter. These are $2.50, Debbie. It does have some like age staining where it's been sitting. That's going to be A. Here's another really pretty white one. And you can see these are much longer, much larger. So this is that white on white applique. And it takes up the whole side here, but it's plain. It's got the teeny rolled hem. It's not embroidered, it's rolled and hemmed. And that is B. And here's another pretty print. I love this one. You've got deep blues, reds, pink to red, and pretty greens. And what I love is you've got all these different things you can cut out and use. And it's in great shape, and it's got the little rolled hem. And that is C. This one is older, and it's so, so pretty. And it's like the smaller one that we saw. It does have a little bit of staining on it. I think the Revive, they didn't have Revive back then, but we've got the Revive now. So you can see that corner. It's got the pulled thread. It's got the pulled thread in a grid here, and then it's got embroidered dots. Then you've got a pretty little embroidery here and here. It's really pretty. It just needs a little bit of that Revive, and I think it would look like it's new. That's going to be D. Get myself confused here. I was about to pull from the wrong stack. Go back to the littles. I like this one too. This is probably a newer one. It's got some staining, but I love that border inside and the border, and then it's got the pretty scalloped edge. You've got the deep areas are red, and then it goes to pink, and you've got yellow and green. I don't see any blue in here anywhere. And you've got white flowers too. That's going to be E. And I'll move those. Those are plain. This is a pretty one. It's got the little embroidered scalloped edge. And it's pretty sheer because you can see the others underneath it. And this is where it's got the blue thread, where they wove the blue thread in with the white thread to do these dots. And then you've got the extra white thread in here to make the little grid. And that's F.
Alrighty. Janine for C.
All right.
Sweetheart for E.
All right.
That's all I'm seeing for right now.
Okay. Those are two of my favorites. Alrighty.
Sweetheart will take F.
Okay, thank you, Diana. I thought that one was really pretty with the white on white. And this is precious. It's just frustrating that I can't really get it up there where you can see it really well. It's very annoying. All right. Let's me do it in order.
You're right, Janine. And then I put them on I got little wooden beads. And so I make a doll with them, crochet around I put tulle underneath and then gather the hanky and then put them around that bead, and they're really cute.
Now this has got a pretty L with this embroidered circle around it, and then the French knots and French knot flowers. And then on each corner, it's got the L and the French knots and the French knot flowers. So if you've got anybody with an L for their initial, that's going to be A. This one, I'm going to move that one as Ratty Tatty. It's a little more Ratty Tatty than I would like. This, if you like purple and yellow and blue, you've got this big yellow flower with smaller bits of yellow. Morning Glory. I don't know what they call that. It's not a daisy. Morning Glory here. It's really pretty. Got teals and blues and yellows up to gold. Blues down to a dark blue. It's really pretty. It's got this printed edge. So this is a newer napkin, but it's still pretty. That's going to be B. This is a printed, and it's yellow, kind of a medium yellow. It's not a bright in your, hurt your eyes yellow, but it's a medium yellow. It's got the rolled hemmed edges, and it's got black and white flowers printed on it. It's really pretty. So that is going to be C. Here is a little delicate. This one is, the fabric is a little more delicate. You've got this pretty embroidery here. It starts like with a flower here and then goes up, and you've got the flower in the center, and then the other three corners are like that. And it's got the teeniest little rolled edge with a purple, like a pale purple thread. That's going to be D.
Hello, Casey.
Hey, Casey, how are you? This has got a pretty little embroidery on it right here. You've got pink, blue, and purple with yellow centers, and then you've got the green foliage. And it's got a variegated crochet edge that is just to die for. And it's got the same colors. And this is not much bigger than it's like a heavyweight sewing thread. Let's see if I can get it to show up better. There we go. This one is really pretty. That's going to be E. And then I have I don't know if that's I think it's a B, an initial B. Y'all tell me, is that a B or a D? Well, let's do it this way. Is that a B or a D? It's got all this pretty curly Q around it. It's got a scalloped edge. And
I think it's a B.
It may be. It's got French knots from like right here over to here on the corner. The rest of the corners are plain. All of the edges are scalloped, and it's the little rolled hem, and that's F as in Frank. Yeah, it does look like a D, but it's got a little tiny little thing coming in right there that makes it kind of like a B too.
Are you arguing with me, Casey? Janine wants C. Uptown Brown wants B.
I have to stop and think every time you say that.
Rooster wants D.
D is in David?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, so what do we got? We got a B and an E left.
We have A, E, and F.
All right, E for Janine.
That was F. Okay.
And no A or F.
Okay, so I'll move those out of the way. Those have the initials on it. So let me get these pinned so that I don't lose the...
Are you on break, Casey, or are you working, darling?
Yep, if he's working, he's not on here. So he's either on break or he's home.
I thought you were discreping my B. I like to give him the Dickens. He gives me the Dickens over on my channel. I can give him the Dickens over here.
That's right. We're all for that. Give him the Dickens. All right. We'll do a couple more rounds and we'll do something different. How about that? This is a pretty white. There's a very, very faint stain there. And this looks like aging stain right here along the fold. But it's got...
Hey, Rain Girl. How are you?
Hey, Cindy. Day off. I'd like to have one of those. It's got this pretty little pink and white crocheted edging. It's about probably a quarter of an inch. So that will be A. All right, that's a plain one. I'm going to try to dig out the really pretty.
How are you?
All right, this is another older one. Really soft cotton. Little stain right there. And it's got this pretty teeny... I'm so annoyed. My camera will not focus close up today. But it is what it is. New camera is on my wish list. One that I can zoom with. All right. That's kind of plain. I'm picking out the really better ones for right now. This is another plain white, really soft. It hasn't been starched recently. Tiny hole right there. Tiny stain right there and there. And another pinhole. Is that maybe just like a pin dot stain? But it's got that really delicate variegated pink, yellow, blue, and green crocheted edge. And that's going to be C. D is going to be this pretty purple edged with purple flowers. And it's got yellow flowers here and then the greenery. And it's got a stitch. This is a newer hanky. You can tell by the way it's made, but it's still pretty. I'm going to do this one for $2.
So the rest of them are $2.50 and that one's only $2?
That one will be $2, yeah. It's nice. And so this is a pretty pale purple. And it's got a variegated purple crocheted, little tiny fine crochet edge. That'll be...
Hi, Kathy. Rooster's name is Wendy. I don't know Kathy Whitney.
The name sounds familiar to me, but... All right, that's going to be E. F is going to be this pretty printed one. It's got the rolled edge. And it's got kind of a salmon pink edging with purple and white. And then you get this salmon pink in the flower. And then you've got purple with teal. And that's F as in Frank.
All right. So D, all of them are $2.50, but D is $2.
D is $2. Yeah.
All right. Putting it in, girls.
I don't like that. It's a pretty hanky. If you're going to cut it up, it's fine, but the quality is not the same. So
she's been at our sales. Thank you, Wendy.
I thought so.
All right. Janine wants E, D, and F.
You've got it, Janine. Thank you. Nobody for all that crochet edging?
Thank you, Cindy. I do feel good today.
I know it is good to hear, isn't it? And you sound stronger than you have been lately, too.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. I just had chemo yesterday, so I'll probably zonk out about Tuesday. About 3 days. I have to rest a few days.
Yep. All right, that's C, that's B, that's A. All right, we got another pretty printed one. This is the last round. We'll do something different. We've got less than an hour left. I told Debbie no later than 4. I don't want to overwork her.
No, I'm fine. If you want to go a little longer, I'll be fine.
Hard to tell that you can. It looks the same on both sides. So you've got these pretty little bouquets of red to pink, yellow, blue. You've got the little daisy-like flowers in there, and then they alternate around the edge with a bow. And then you've got the little posies throughout. So that's going to be A. And this is just a simple one, but I like it. I like simple. This has got a dark blue to light blue, and then it's white in the center, and then it's got embroidery, and the fabric, this blue fabric, it feels like a blue fabric over it. It's hard to tell. It looks like it's been appliqued in there because you've got the seam here. So I feel like it's been appliqued in there. It's really pretty simple. And that will be B. Got a pretty white on white. I don't know if I can get it to show it very well, but we'll use this and see.
I wonder why, Penny Pudge, I would pick on Casey.
Now, this is the same on all 4 corners. So I'm not going to try to show you all 4 corners. But you've got the pulled thread that comes down. This line comes down to the other corner. And then you've got this line in the center. And you've got the different embroidered flowers on there. It's really, really pretty and soft. That's going to be C. D is going to be another one that's similar to that with loads of pulled thread. I'm going to let you see the whole thing. So you've got loads of pulled thread on here. And then you've got the same embroidered white on white flowers and leaf. Well, actually, these are leaves. I don't see any flowers. It's a pretty leaf pattern. So that's going to be D. E is this pretty printed pink one. And it kind of fades away in there. Let's see if we can. Really pretty printed pattern. Pink and gray. That's going to be E. And F is another white on white pulled thread and a gray thread in here too. It's really pretty. And all 4 corners are the same. So you see your pulled thread with the embroidered dots, and you see your embroidery here, and that is pulled thread. Where it looks gray blue, it's pulled thread. I can't get it to show up for you. I thought it was gray thread, but it's not. It's where it's pulled thread. It's really pretty, and that's going to be F. And then we can call it a day on napkins. I've got
Hankies.
Yeah, hankies. I don't know why I keep saying napkins.
Janine's going to take A.
All right.
And that's all I'm seeing.
Okay. Not a problem. All righty. Now, I do have one of the books with the gold stamps, first issue stamps in it. Are y'all interested in that, or do you want to see linens? That's up to you.
Put what you want in, girls.
Yep. And I do have some books. They're right here. It takes me just a second to get them down. These hankies out of the way. Oh, I did put something on my table I wanted to show y'all, and if somebody's interested, I'll be happy to sell it because I don't need it.
Janine's saying linens.
Linen?
I'm saying linens.
I can't get it to really focus, but these are shower curtain things. You put your shower curtain in there.
Or how much?
$5.
How many? They're a piece. $5 each.
No. For the set.
First
You
me.
can see how dimensional. Yep, $5 for the first me. Let me count so they can make sure they want them. That's 2. Whoop, that one's broken. It can be fixed. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. All you gotta do is put some glue in there, and you're done. You're back. So there's 12. One needs to be re-glued. I just need for them to go away.
Yeah, you could pop the hooks off and use them for dimensional pieces.
You sure can. I mean, it's very dimensional. And you could recolor if you don't want the blue roses. You could do something else.
I'll take those, Pearl.
Okay, they're awesome.
I'm always needing hooks to hang stuff on.
There you go. They just have got to go away. I'm not using them. They had a particular kind already in there. And I didn't bother taking them down. I just put my thing on those. All right, put that right there. All right, I didn't hear a vote for anything but linens.
That's all I heard.
I'm going to move this sheet music out of the way so I don't knock it all over the place. And then I have these.
What are these?
These are the first issue with a, what is it, 24? No, 22 karat gold stamp.
You're selling them by the piece?
By the piece. I put the thing. These are plants. These are all plants from different things. These are all different. If you're
and they're how much?
$5. That's what I did the others for. So you're
getting
just
going to do random. Just going to do random.
We can do random, or I can pull them out, and we can do A through F.
And I'm going to put it in. We'll see what they want.
See if they're
random interested. Girls. If they're all plants, they're probably all nice.
Well, they're not all plants. This is desert plants. That's desert plants. This is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. This is John Hanson. George Washington, Netherlands recognizes the U.S.
She must have found more, Casey. He's saying, did you find more, Pearl?
I had it. And I knew I had it, but it was buried. I unburied it. So if there's no interest today, that is not going to hurt my feelings. So y'all let Debbie know.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
2, let's see, 1, is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22.
Janine wants the very first one.
Okay. I have 26 total. This is desert plants. And my camera's got me so it's like cactus. This is the beaver tail cactus. First issue, December 11th, 1981. All right.
How many plant ones do you have, Pearl?
Look and see. Desert agave. There's the agave. I can't say that word. Saguro. Saguro. Bar cactus. President. Knoxville World's Fair. Horatio Alger. Painting Together. The Barrymores. Dr. Mary Walker. International Peace Garden. Touro Synagogue. Jackie Robinson. American Libraries. American Architecture. Wolf Trap Farm Park. Francis of Assisi. American Architecture. That's it. So I have, that's not 1, 2, 3 additional plants.
So be 4 total, Janine, with the one that you got. All the plant ones she wants.
You got it. I'll get the others out of the book and do those another day when we have a little bit more time. All right, come on. I'm going to bring those crystals back up since we've got a few more people in here. There might be some interest in those. All right, Janine. I'll pull them all out later. I'm not going to fight with that right now because I would lose. I'd lose badly. What did I do with those? Here they are. These are glass crystals. There's 7 on the strand. I think we said it's about, what, 11.5 inches long?
Hi, Mina.
You like hankies? Hey, Mina. I love hankies, too. There's some left if you go back and watch the last, 45 minutes, hour. It was almost all hankies, so I had 15 of these. I have 11 left. And they are, they get stuck together, so I'll have to, there we go. So if we can put these back in there.
They're $5, right?
They're $5. You get 7 of the crystals. I could have measured the size. I didn't even think about that earlier. It's hard to find crystals at a reasonable price. So it is 3/4 of an inch across. And they're kind of octagon shaped. They come with this wire in between, and then they come with the jump rings. You can take them apart.
Anybody, Pearl?
No? Okay. Gosh, everybody went crazy over them when I had them before. Alrighty. I'll get this on. This is a book. I'm willing to let it go for $5. It is Michelangelo and the Sistine Chapel. It's come loose here, but you could re-glue it unless you're going to take it apart. It's got some of his sketches in it. I think these are sketches he did for the Sistine Chapel. Some of his other work. Some of what you see in the Sistine Chapel. When I went, that was behind glass. You really couldn't see it very well, but it's still beautiful. So it's got a lot of beautiful images in it if anybody's interested in this book, Debbie.
I don't see anybody.
No? Okay. I'll get that out of the way. So everybody saying linens?
Well, me and Janine are. I don't know about everybody, but me and Janine are.
Give me a minute. Let me see if I can dig up enough of anything to make it doable. Oh, that's 2 more of those. This is why I need to go through all this and see what I have. All right. This is 2 more. They were down a little bit further in the bin. 2 more of those blue damask. Let's see. There we go. You can see it that way better. Napkins. That'll be A. And these are $1. That's a table runner. I'll do that in a minute. I have one of these. It's got that pretty cut work in it. Has a pink stain right here. And it's got embroidered dots and things on top of the cut work. So I've only got one of those. I think I had that one earlier. I'm going to take all the bins that I have here in the house and sort them. This is I've sold these before. They're pretty. They've got that pretty pattern on the edge, but it's not, it's more of a, has more stretch to it. That's the only one I've got of that. This is a linen. I've got 2 of these, and they have the pattern to cross stitch with on it. It has a little bit, let's see if I can get it to show up. I'm not really getting it to show up, but it doesn't have a heavy slub, but it does have a light slub texture to it, and that's where it has those little extra thick threads in it. So we've got 2A, 1B. That's a nice soft cotton. 1C. I think you've gotten some like that before, Debbie. 2D. And I have 3 of this one. It's a white. This is a newer napkin. It's got the embroidered edge in blue. And it's got this pretty single flower embroidered on one corner. And it's got that pretty pointed edge and then scallop down the sides. And I have 3 of those. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll take these bins and this is like a little runner or placemat, whatever you want to use it for. It has more of a size of a placemat. And that'll be F. And there's only 1 of those.
And these are how much?
$1. I need for them to all go away.
Jennifer, a B.
All right. Well, it's the only B. So thank you, Jennifer.
And that's Pamela Ash, a C.
I don't know Pamela. Hi, Pamela. Welcome in. I didn't even put my banner on. Let me put my banner on real quick. It's in the drop-down box, but that is my email. If you wouldn't mind going ahead and send me your information. And so she wanted to see.
Yeah, if you go ahead and send now, Pam. I've had a problem that people say they send their info and they don't send it. And then it's hard to try to find you. So if you wouldn't mind dropping that in to Pearl real quick.
Yeah, and
that
I
would
can
be
check
great,
it real
Pam.
quick on my phone. I started using my phone for that because it is. I've had people, and I know people. I don't think people do it deliberately. I think they just forget. And then what else we got?
Okay, so Janine will take the D.
Okay.
Pamela will take the E.
All right. There's another D too. So there were two D's.
Janine will take the. Let's see. Wait a minute. Jennifer a B. Pamela a C. Janine the D. Pamela the E. Janine wants both D's.
All right. I have two more E.
Janine wants C and A.
C is gone. There's two
That's right.
A's. So I have one more A, unless she wants both of those. And I have one F that's more like a placemat.
All right. So do you want the other A, Janine? And nobody came in for the F. Can I see the F?
Yeah, it's a pretty low. You could make a cover with this pretty easy. It's like a placemat size.
Okay, I'll take the F.
Okay, I'll put that up there with your stuff.
And we'll see if Janine wants that other A.
And I've got two more E if anybody else is interested in more E's.
She will take the A.
Okay.
And how many E's do you have?
I have two more.
Did we give Pamela an E?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have two more E's.
Janine will take an E and I'll take an E.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
Whoop, give Pamela the last E.
All right, you've got it. And I had several of these, so if they turn up again, it turned into a big mishmash. When I start pulling things out and then I throw things back in, it gets a little confusing. And now, Pamela, I do have a $10 minimum before I ship, and that's basically for you, because anything under $10, your shipping winds up being as much or more than what you purchase. So I hold over for an additional sale to give people a chance to make it worth their shipping costs.
Do you ship Ground Advantage, Pearl? A lot of your stuff?
A lot of it is Ground Advantage. Yeah. I use pirate ship.
Ground Advantage for $6, and I can't believe how cheap that is.
Well, I do not add whatever pirate ship tells me is what you pay. I don't pad it. Some people do pad that shipping, but I do not. I recycle everything that I can find to keep the costs down. And I'm not seeing anything coming up on my email at this point. Well, let's see what that says. Nope, I'm not seeing it on my email yet. So, all right, let's see what else we can find. Trying to keep them all at $1. Whatever I can find that I can keep at $1, just to make it a little more fun, because I've got tons.
Banner up, Pearl. What? Yeah, pearlsfinds@gmail.com, Pamela.
That's it. All right, that's another one of those. All right, I've run out of, without dumping this whole thing. So we're going to go up in price a little bit. I'm still trying to keep things. Here's I'm just going to put this with yours, Debbie. You'll like it. Let me dig a little bit deeper and see. What I can find. All right, there's one of those. There's one of those. Like I said, I pull things out and then throw things back in. These are just a lightweight napkin.
See if you got Pam's email, Pearl.
All right, let me check right. I do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Pam, so much. We appreciate that.
And what happens is when we don't get it, then we start going to everybody saying, do you have this person's? And it's just, time consuming. So these are just lightweight cotton, navy blue. You can do a lot with it. I only have 2 of those. I just moved not too long ago, Pam, and everything is in total disarray. I am trying, but it is a massive undertaking. So this is a pretty, it's a linen mix. It feels a little bit too soft to be all linen. It doesn't make my thumbs burn, so that's how I can tell. It's got the pulled thread. It's got a pretty damask-like design in it. Center is just a square. This is the best I can do. Let me get this board again. See if I can.
You are so welcome, Pam.
See if I can get that to show up. It's a really, really pretty napkin. But for some reason today, my camera is not focusing very well. But you can see the pulled thread here. It's a damask design there. It's not a rolled hem. It's a folded hem. And I only have one that I can see right now. They may come up again. That'll be B. I'm trying to empty bins, Pam. This is a pretty little linen napkin with an ecru embroidered edge. And it has this pretty little pink, brown, and green embroidered flower on it. I only have one of those left. That's C. This is a damask. This has some synthetic in it, and I don't know if you can see. See the shininess. The lighter part has a sheen to it. It's a really pretty. It's kind of an apricot color. Sometimes hard to judge. So this is a real pale, and then it goes into a deeper. It's woven in. It's not printed. I've only got one of those. That's going to be D. I'm trying to find things that I have more than one, but I'm not having any luck with that. I thought I had one of these earlier. I may have put this up earlier. It's just a cotton napkin, fairly large, with a pretty little machine filet crochet type of lace on it. And it is a peach color. And I've only got one of those. It's E, and I only have one left of this one. It's a blue. It's almost the same color as that matte board, just a little bit brighter. And it's got that pretty lace around the edge that's about 1.5 inches. And so that will be F as in Frank. And I don't have an F, but that's F.
And these are how much?
$1.
$1.
$1. I need for them to go away. I can't say dollar like Liz. I don't have that Yankee tongue. That New York accent. My southern accent just won't let me do it.
Janine for C.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
Sweetheart for D.
Thank you, Diana. Now you said D as in David?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Pamela for F.
Thank you, Pam.
Janine for E.
Janine for E.
E is in Edward.
All right.
What's B look like?
It is a damask that has some pulled thread.
All right, give me B.
All right. I'm just going to throw it up there. And I've got Diana. I have 2A, which are the navy blue. That's just navy blue cotton.
Nobody for A.
Okay. All right. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. You're helping me empty some bins. Let's see what I've got here. I mean, I've got some really prettier things, but the price will go up. So I was trying to do a lot of dollar things today just to empty.
Well, put up a few more high dollar things. People may want them.
All right. Let me see.
I'd like to see them. I'm sure Janine wants to see them.
Well, I like to show them. They're pretty. I've got this tablecloth. It is embroidered. It has, trying to see the size before I throw it down up there. That's 36, 38, 40, 42. It's about 44 inches. And I'm going to throw a corner down. It's got this pretty inset crocheted little doily in it. And then it's got this cross stitch pattern. It's got a folded hem. And then it's got 2 blues, 3 different pinks, and several greens and yellows in it. And that's on all 4 corners. It is put together. So there's a seam right here, and you've got this flower pattern on all 4, and it's the same thing across on both sides. And I'll show you why in just a second. So that's the edge, corners in the edge, and this is the center. So you've got all this embroidery coming in a circle. You've got those same doilies going all the way around. And then you've got the embroidery in the center. And then the very middle's blank. So it's a square. I'm going to take all that. Let's see. So that centerpiece is almost 16 inches across from that edge to the other. But you do have a seam here and a seam here. It's on all 4 sides where it's pieced together. So I'll do this for $12 to the first me. If nobody wants the whole, I'll be glad to cut it into halves or quarters.
Janine is going to take that.
Thank you, Janine. I hate it when I have to cut something that pretty, but I'll do it. All right. It is a pretty piece. Don't mean to keep reaching right in front of you guys, but that's where my pins are. It's right under that thing. All right, let's see what else. I offered these the other night, or the other day, Thursday, and there wasn't any interest. So I'm going to see if there's any interest today. These are pillow shams. There are 2. Has this really pretty, there's a slight stain right there, I see now. It's got this pretty cut work and tape work in the center, along with the cut work flowers and leaves going around. It's got a single layer of and there's a slight tear there. This cut work on the edges, the edges like this. You've got that pretty point, and then you've got some scallop, and then it goes straight across, and then it comes into the same design on the other side. These will not fit a king size pillow. They're made more for a square, but it's not really a square. You may even have, I don't know, you might have to find a pillow at a thrift to fit it, but it's going to take the from edge to edge inside, not counting the outside trim. It's 25 inches by 20. So we'll take a 20 by 25 pillow or something close to that to fit it. I think I had asked for, I'll do these for 3, and I have 2 of them. And if you're going to use it for a project, that would look gorgeous on the front of a journal. So $3 each.
Pamela for 1 and Uptown Brown for 1.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
And Pamela, we always share. I guess I should ask if you're going to put them on your bed. I guess I should ask that first. Yeah. Are you using them for pillows on your bed, Pamela? If you do, I will let you have them both. If you're not, then we share.
You share. So let us know.
Let me know.
And there is that little flaw right there on one of them. They're really pretty. It's a very nice soft cotton.
She's fine with sharing, Pearl.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
She's like a lot of people. She's going to cut it up. Either that or she's got a chair she's going to use it on.
I need a couple of armchair covers that are pretty plain, Pearl. My recliner here, the ends of my chair is wore out, and it's leather.
So you need antimacassars?
Is that what you call them?
Yeah, those things are they used to put on the arms.
Yeah, they kind of got sewed where they fit over your armchair.
Yep.
If you find a couple of those, let me know, and they don't have to be alike. I don't care.
Okay. All right, let's see. What do I have? This is a table runner. This is not like the other ones I did earlier, but it's in just got some little shabby shape. That's 36. It's about 48 inches long. It's got the pulled thread pattern on either end. It's got stains on it, so it's perfect for coffee staining and cutting up. Maybe a shelf thing instead of a table runner, because it's got it on this side as well, but it doesn't have it on this side. So that's not usually a runner. It's like something they would put on a mantle or a shelf.
Oh, I was pulling some little buttons out, Casey. That's probably what that crackling is.
Yep. Debbie's always working on something.
I got to be crafting. I can't sit here and do nothing and pay attention to you. I got to craft a little.
It's got several stains. It's got a hole right here, a couple of little holes, more stains here. So it's perfect for cutting up, dyeing, and working with. And it's a very nice cotton. It has a very light slub. And if you're not used to that word, it's just that it'll have some heavier threads in it. And back in the day, the machinery and the threads weren't like they are now. So oftentimes linens would have that slubby look to it. So I'm going to do this for $3 to the first me. It's the only one I've got like that. 48 inches by 15 inches. Nice old cotton. And you've got this pretty pulled thread on the edge. 3 edges. Yeah, I'm going to see what else.
I am not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No? Okay, then I'll get to cut that up. Cut down there. All right, this is a piece off of probably a small table cover. This is a very fine crochet. To me, it feels like a silk thread was used. It does have some flaws, that's why they took it off, but it's this pretty filet crochet. You can see that's where they put it together right there. I'll do this for $5. $5 to the first me.
Janine, I'm going to have to fight you over it.
I'll measure this and then we can double it. I can cut it in half.
Well, oh my gosh. I got Pamela, I got Janine, I got Jennifer.
So it's about 52.5 inches around.
So do you want Pamela to have the whole thing? She came in first.
She came in first. I'm happy to quarter it. How many people came in for it?
Pamela, Janine, Jennifer, and me, but I can't, that's not enough for me. So I'd say give it to Pam. I'd say give it to Pam.
All right, let's see.
Give it to Miss Pam.
We'll give it to Pam. And I will see what else.
Because me, I need the whole thing. We did, Janine.
Yeah, we did. When I start talking about quartering and stuff, I should do that before it goes in.
No, Pam, you're going to get the whole thing.
The whole thing.
You're getting the whole 9 yards.
We will see what else I can find. All right, here is a piece. This is another piece. This is an ecru color. I paid $5 for it, and I'm going to let it go for $5. It's got some aging on it. It's not as big, but it's made with a smaller thread, if that helps anybody feel happier about it.
It's a macaroni.
That was done with a sewing size thread. It's got that little pattern running in it, and you've got your edging there. It's got a more of a curved top. Actually, I'll do $4 for this one, Debbie.
Okay.
4 to the first me.
$4.
Yeah, because I hardly ever pay the price on something.
You and that trim, Pearl, I swear.
I've got bins and bins and bins. It's just that I haven't had the energy and this. I mean, moving just totally wiped me out. And I'm still not completely recovered.
That is going to Pam.
All right. Thank you, Pam. Is it okay for us to call you Pam? You've got Pamela on there. But you're going to find that I'm going to write Pam on the thing because it takes less time. And let's see what else I can dig out of this bin. It is similar. This is smaller. It's 16-inch by 4.5 inches. It's got a damask piece of cloth attached to it. I'll do that for $3 to the first name. And I'm going to see what else I can find while you put that in.
Well, yeah, Rain Girl, you could make a quilt out of linen.
Yep. Sure.
Linens, if you want to, sew them together. That's going to Pam.
All right, let me see. I'm looking.
Make quilts out of whatever you want. They made them out of old men's flannel shirts. They've made them out of just everything. Yes, she must have great internet. You're right, Casey.
Yep.
I agree.
All right. Let's see.
I lost my phone, Jack.
What did I do that one for? $3. It's funny when I write it down, my grandson's girlfriend's name is Ash. All right, let's see what else. What else do we have? All right.
Good for her, Casey. Good for her.
Y'all get yourself ready. This is a bodice. I'm trying to get it on here where you can actually see the shape of it. So here's the sleeve. Maybe if I did it. Hello, Pearl, wake up. Do it this way. And y'all, I don't know why my camera won't focus when I get closer up today, but it just won't. It started doing it as we started. So this was a bodice for a large woman. Here's the sleeve. And so here's half of it. Okay. And you've got that pretty opening there with the crochet, and then you've got all this fillet, and then you've got a pretty shell type edging. And this was all done with a very fine thread. When I think of the hours and hours that it took for somebody to do this, and so you've got double.
And it's how much?
It's going to be $10 to the first me. I will cut it in half if necessary, if that seems to be too much, and do half.
That's going to Jennifer, Trace Sparkle.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Alrighty. I was watching your video the other night, Jennifer, and I don't know if I left a comment or not. I'm trying to go out and watch more of the people that come to the sales, watch their videos and see what they're doing. This is to die for, y'all. It is so pretty.
If it's to die for, then I really need it.
Oh, it is so pretty. It is so delicate. And I can't get it. I won't be able to get it to it's got a little bit of a stain there. But that thread is so tiny. It is a tiny thread. It is a beautiful pattern. It's a filet crochet. And I'll do this for $6 to the first me.
Oh my God.
I know, Debbie. I have bins and bins and bins, remember?
You're right, Casey. Ooh, ah, e, oh. Oh,
Right,
Janine
Debbie?
says gift to me, Janine.
Oh, Janine, you're so sweet.
When I make something with it, Janine, I'll put it in your box, a tag or something. I will gift you a piece of it in something.
That is a sweet, sweet thing to do.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right.
It is wonderful.
Now, I'm going to show this. It's ratty tatty, but it is so cute. And I was just about to tell Debbie, I'm going to put this in your box. That's a gift from me.
Oh, Pearl, you girls are the best.
Well, I appreciate you helping me today.
Oh, you know I'll help you anytime.
I know, but you're busy and you've got
I'm
things
up
to
to
do.
it.
But look at those little flowers. Isn't that cute?
It's pretty cute.
And then you've got where the cotton was attached, and then you've got the little shoulder straps. This must have been a slip of some sort. Can you imagine wearing things that dainty and spending all that time?
Yeah.
All right, so get that one out of the way. Let's see what else I have. I'm trying to find some good stuff, y'all. So have to get an iron
Yep.
out.
Pamela, these girls are really good to me. I can't complain one little bit. They help support me. They help me out a lot.
All right, this one it needs to be pressed. It's been in that bin and gotten shuffled around. It's got the little cherubs and the little urns with flowers and little cherubs on the sides. This piece of lace has come loose. It is that really super fine, done with a sewing thread type of crochet. Got a little tear there. I'll do this for $4 to the first mate. If I ironed it, I'd charge more. Pearls are girl's best friend. I thank you for that. Could you?
That is going to go to Janine and put that on my bill. Let me gift that to her, Pearl.
Okay.
I'll gift back to my friend Janine.
Whatever I was going to say is gone. So must not have been important. I love the little ratty tatty ones that you can just cut and not think anything about it. All right, let's see. This is the last one I have of this, and I don't know how I still had it because they were going like crazy before. This is an old piece. I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but you can see. Let me see if I can get it up there where it'll show up. I got these out of Kansas, I think. It's got that slub. You see that line, those lines in there and the little bumps? That's just a slubby texture fabric. It's got that really small crochet on the edge. They did a little basket pattern and flowers in pink, purple, and blue with the green. This is a hexagon. Hex, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Hexagon's 8, right? I always forget. So it's got the same thing on all of the outer pieces. And it's a nice large piece. I had a bunch of this from that lot, and it was all gone. This is a little over 24 inches with the, trim pressed out. And so I'll do this for $5 to the first me. This is a great fabric to work with. That would make a beautiful journal cover. Let's see what else I can find.
Hexagon is 6, Sweetheart says. We are a great group, Pamela, and that is going to go to Janine.
Okay.
And Pamela, it'd be nice if you would friend me on Facebook if you're on Facebook. And I sell on Mondays and Saturdays, and I'd love for you to come to my sale. I sell handmaids, journal supplies, and then I sell with 3 other girls, and we all sell journal supplies and old stuff. And that's going to Janine, and that is sold.
Thank you very much. And Wendy, Rooster Girl, and I sell every Thursday. So if you're home weekdays, we sell from about 11 till 4, sometimes 5. All right, I'm looking to see if I can find anything else that's special. Got a lot of stuff in here.
I don't have a group, Pam. You just have to friend me on Facebook, and then I will send you the link on Messenger when we sell. But I don't have a group.
All right, here's another, let's see, a couple of really pretty pieces. I don't know which side is up on this, but it's a really pretty filet crochet. But I don't know what's different about this. I've had a couple pieces like this. It's like an older hand-done filet crochet that is a little more casual. And what makes me feel that way is how you can't really see it, but how this is loosely done in there and done around there. It's like it's a little bit looser. It's not as tight and prim, but it's still just as pretty. I'll do this for $3 to the first me.
Alrighty. That is gorgeous too. That's going to Uptown Brown.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Cindy. And Lindy had a craft and chat plan for today, and when I told her I was selling, she decided not to do it to, help me have more people come to this sale, and I really appreciate that. I'm about to lose my mind with all this stuff. All right. This is really pretty. And this again is done with that little tiny thread. In the center here, it's linen. You've got a slight stain, a tiny hole, a little bit bigger hole over here. But this, a little stain on the lace. But that is just beautiful. And it's done with a teeny, tiny thread. And I will do this for $3 to the first me.
Alrighty.
I'll be glad to cut it in half if anybody wants to, share it. Always happy to cut it in half. Finding more hankies. I'm going to get those out. Not hankies. Napkins.
Oh, come on. My thing's not working. Oh, I got PP in there instead of an O. That's going to go to Janine.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
Pam, do you have a YouTube channel that I could go watch?
I love that. All right. Let's see. I have this. I love this. You're only seeing a little part of it. It got a stain right there. Look at that. Got a little stain over on this side and one that's running across it. I get the tape measure and measure it. It's like a table topper for a really tiny, a little small table. So it is almost 26 inches in diameter. And I've been holding on to this one because I kept thinking, take it apart, take it apart, take it apart. But I haven't. It's really pretty. This again is done with a very tiny thread, and then they've got a larger, heavier, not a heavier thread, but a much more dense area in the center. But all of this is done with a very, very small thread. And I'll do this for $8 to the first me. It's in great shape. I think these stains would come out with some of the Revive.
That's going to Janine.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
That's nice, Pam. She doesn't have a channel, but she's doing journals for over 7 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, not everybody wants to get out there and put themselves out on a platform like that. It's taken me a while to get up the nerve to do it. Doing this. All right, let's see what else I can find that's awesome. It's different. Something that's different. All right. Looks like somebody was working on a bodice. Or it's a collar. Maybe it's a collar. That's the back. And there's the front. I have a feeling that's what that is. I'll do this for $4 to the first me.
Ready?
And I'm going to go look while you put that in.
That is going to Jennifer, Trace of Sparkle.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jennifer. Y'all get ready for this next one. Pens. You know, I stand here, I do this, and I'm looking over here, and my pens are always right there. Always. But I'll look over there for some bizarre reason and think, okay, where are they? I'm batty. All right, y'all. This is a hard one to let go of. it's going to be a little on the pricey side. It is 36. It's about 40 inches, and I just saw this little. It's not a hole. It just needs a little tuck, a little tack to put it back together. But this is just one tiny little piece of it, and it's that really fine thread. So there's a tiny stain right there. So this is about 44 to 46 inch square. Light stain there. A little stain there. But this is, I mean, this is what it's all about. This times 4. So it's going to be $15 to the first me. And again, this is done with that super tiny thread. And I thought about cutting this apart, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I will quarter it or half it, but it is amazing.
That's going to Janine.
All right. Thank you, Janine. Thank you, Lord. I don't have to cut it. But it is gorgeous. I kept pushing it back and not bringing it out.
Janine's asking Toby if she wants it.
Did she come in for it? Did Toby come in?
No, Pamela and Janine came in, but
No.
I don't know if Janine's wanting to gift it to Toby or what.
Well, just let me know. Let us know, Janine. And like I said, I'm having.
Toby says she can't afford these big pieces. Janine, would you consider splitting with me? So would you like to split with Pamela, Janine? Pearl can split it in half. We'll see what Janine says.
Well,
sure. So Janine will take half and Pam will take half.
All right. Let me make a note.
Thank you, Janine.
So it's $7.50. There we go. I don't ever remember anything, so I don't risk trying to remember because it won't happen. I don't like that pen. There we go. Put this down here where I need to cut. Here is another pretty one. This one, it's not like that one, but it's pretty and it's more reasonably priced. And it's got this pretty filet crochet. It's another table topper that is right at 36 inches. It's got the pretty filet crochet with a rose pattern here and the little picot stitches around the edge, and it's got a turned hem. And I don't think there's nothing. It's a beautiful cotton. I don't see any stains or holes or tears in this. I said that, but I see a pinhole where somebody put a safety pin through it. So this is 36-inch square table topper, very fine cotton with 4 corners with the filet crochet, and I'll do it for $6 to the first me. I didn't pay $6, but I almost did. So
Janine is going to take that.
All right, I'm going to just pull this pile, put it right here. Thank you, Janine. I know Janine's got a booth at an antique mall. And this month is the last month for me. And I'm happy about it and I'm sad about it. Because I enjoyed it, but it's just too much for me right now. So maybe next year I can do it again. We shall see. We're not going to worry about it. This is a pretty, pretty lace. Let's see. What is it? Is it a tablecloth? It is a tablecloth. It is an oval. It's an oval tablecloth. And it's like for a skinny table. Let me see how I can.
Well, when I got up to get something, I think I carried it over there.
All right, so 36. It's about 45 inches in width. Let me see if I can measure the length. And it's approximate because I'm doing the shoulder thing. So 72, 74, 76, 78. It's a little over 80 inches in length and about 48 to 50 inches in width. And this is what it is. And I'm going to ask for $15. I'll be happy to half it or quarter it. But it's in beautiful shape. I didn't find anything wrong with it. I didn't see any stains on it. But I will be, like I said, I will be happy to quarter it. So you've got the same pattern in the lace around the edge, and it's very, very well done.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No, anybody for half. It's a pretty lace. I mean, you got loads of lace fabric, and the daisy is really pretty for summer.
Is it like a doily?
No, it's a tablecloth. It's a 50 by 80 something, 50 something by 80 something tablecloth. It's a little tiny stain right there. You could dye this, coffee stain it, dye it. It's a polyester. It feels silky. It doesn't feel like, when my hands touch polyester, when they touch acrylic, they hate it. This feels a lot more silky.
All right, I'll take it, Pearl.
You sure?
Yes. I thought it was a doily. It's a tablecloth.
Oh,
yes.
it's huge, yeah.
Because then I can make book covers with it.
You got it. It's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous tablecloth. I don't have a table, so I couldn't put it on a table anyway. Well, I have a table, but it's a work table. All right, let's see. What else do I have? Here is a beautiful, and where are you after 4, Debbie? So you tell me when you're done.
Oh, let's do 4:30. Let's do 10 more minutes. That way Jack can have his television.
Bless you, Jack.
Yeah, news will be coming on before he wants his television. Oh, well, it's 4:30 at Pearl's place. 3:30 at our.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack's been sitting here in the quiet, so it's time for him to have his television.
Thank you, Jack. So this is a beautiful vintage table runner. It's got pretty blues and pinks, both a dark and a light pink, and this is kind of a camel color red, but it's got a beautiful crocheted edge to it. Just gorgeous crocheted edge. And I'll do this for $8 for the first one. And it has the, oh wait, no, I'll do it for $6, Debbie.
All right.
It's got a
Janine, you're gonna get that for $6.
Janine, it's got this mess on it. You may not want it if you're thinking about your antique booth. So you let me know, because it won't hurt my feelings. I did not see that until I folded it.
What is it? It's got a stain on it?
No, it's a big tear in the lace.
Oh, she can probably repair that.
No, that can't be repaired. No, it can't be repaired. Something mangled it.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Janine, do you still want it for $6?
Nope, it won't hurt to cut it at all. Thank you,
Cut
Janine.
it so she'll take it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Y'all are really blessing me. I just have been really stressed out, thinking about where could I go work part-time and that kind of thing. And it's been a stressful time. But y'all are such a blessing. All right, this is a little handbag. It's like a little Victorian handbag. It needs a ribbon in it. I should have put one in there, but I always forget. It is a linen. The fabric is a linen.
Oh my, that is wonderful.
And it's got this beautiful pink and pale green. It's pale pinks. You get a little bit kind of a medium rose pink there. It is. Tape measure. It is 7 3/4 inches across and 11 1/4 inches in length. You can see a little bit of a water stain on here, but it's so pretty. I'll do this for $4 to the first me. Let me see what else I've got.
That's going to Janine.
Okay, thank you, Janine.
Yes, you could, Casey. That's pretty wonderful.
Yeah, you could. It's a nice size for that. And yeah, we've only gotten halfway through that bin, y'all. Only halfway through that one bin. There are 2 bins underneath it.
Yeah, we're going to have to do her again next week.
I got to keep doing as many sales as I can. Now, this is a very, very nice linen fabric. It is a slub. It's got the little, slubby threads in it. And these are the ends. And this is where it's a little ratty-tatty. It's long. It's a very long runner. It's a long, narrow runner. So it's in pretty decent shape. Needs to be pressed and starched so it'll hold its shape. And then you've got the pulled thread here. And I'm looking at a little stain right here. And then you've got the same thing at this end. It's not as ratty-tatty as it looks. It just needs to be starched. So it is. Let's see. I've got the tape measure right here. But it's a beautiful piece of linen. So if you've got some projects you need a nice linen to work. So it's 13 1/2 inches across. Every time I say across, I think of Donna Little, who says across. So it's 36.
She hasn't done anything for a while, has she?
She did do something last weekend, I think. I didn't look today. So 36, 46, 48, 50, 52 inches long. So I'll do it for $6 to the first knee. And again, it's really a nice shape. You do have that stain there, but some starch and pressing would make it lay out really pretty. And if you're not going to do that, you could get several journal covers or something else out of all that pretty linen fabric. I'm always shocked at how much linen costs.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No? All right. I'll get that out of the way. I have this little set, and I'm going to sell it as a set because they're both different. You've got the little bit larger piece. It's got the embroidered edge. It is a little tatty in places. On this one too, and you can see where there's a blue showing through it. So I don't know what that's all about, but it's got this pretty embroidery here. And then you've got all this that you could use as well. So I'm going to do this set for $4 to the first me.
Oh, good for you, Deanna. She found what she needed for the quilt at Walmart.
Oh, awesome.
Janine is going to take that.
All right. Thank you, Janine.
Way to go.
Again, looking for my pins. Like, hello. They're always in the same place. All right, here's another little set. And this has got a runner. It's a kind of a pinky beige. You can see that it's a little wonky. Somebody made this. And then it's got this little piece to go with it. And this little piece to go with it. They're just a little on the wonky side, but they're cute as they can be. And on this, you get two birds sitting among the daisies on both sides. But one's facing up here, and this side is facing down. But you've got it's three birds. I thought it was two. So you've got three birds, and you've got the daisies with the greenery. Tiny crochet. Then you've got this piece, and you can see it's just a little wonky. And you've got a little bird with the flowers, and then it's got a ribbon and a basket of flowers. So you've got daisies here, and these look like they're supposed to be roses there. So there's that piece. This piece is a little doily. It's a little wonky. It's got a little stain there. You've got the same thing that you have on this doily. Is the little bird with the basket and the flowers on both sides. So this is a 3-piece set, and I'll do it for $5 to the first me. It's adorable. All right, that's 21¼ inches in length on the. I'm probably about 22 if I smooth it out.
All right, that last linen, give to Pam because Janine says she doesn't need it.
Okay.
The $4 one.
This one.
And then Pam is going to get this one.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Janine. And you'll notice I'm writing your whole name on there because we have a Pam O. And if I don't do it, then I'll be looking at it thinking, okay, which Pam?
All righty, Pearl. You going to do any giveaways? What are you going to do?
No, I am going to put something in everybody's. Oh, I wrote 6 and it says 5. Let me write the name or I'll forget. I'm going to put something in everybody's bin. That's what I've been trying to do because I've got all kinds of stuff that needs to go away.
All right.
And we may do this again tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see how Debbie and I both are feeling.
Let me see how I feel, and we'll see what's shaking.
So, and then I'll definitely be selling again on Thursday with Wendy. And then Debbie, you're selling when?
Monday night. Can you pop my channel in there, Pearl?
Yeah, let me move.
I'm on an iPad. I can't do it.
I know. Let me move these things so that I don't knock them all over the place. And I'll get your channel and put it in there. All right, you guys give me just a second. And we have been really big about praying for everybody. So if you have a prayer need, you don't have to name the need. You can just say, I'd like prayer. And those of us that pray will be praying for you because there's so much going on in everybody's life right now. All right. And if there's anybody else in here that needs for me to put their channel in, just let me know. And I'll do that. I'll put Wendy's in.
Thank you, Pearl.
Oh, you're welcome. Here's Debbie's.
Spending the day with you girls.
All right. Come on, Mouse.
I know, Janine. It's hard to pass up Pearl's good linens.
All right.
I'm Debbie Ham, Dutch Ridge Primitives.
Yeah.
Mount Sterling, Illinois, Pam.
Yeah, here it is. I'm putting it in right now, and you can just go and subscribe. There we go. And let me find Wendy real quick. My mouse pad on my laptop drives me crazy, and it's a short trip, y'all. A really short trip.
So there it is, Pam. You can click on that and go over and subscribe. And I'll look for you on Facebook too when I get off here and see if I can find you.
All right, come on, Mel. Come on. Don't do that. All right. And here is Penny's. You may get just almost anything you can imagine in your box because I am really getting desperate to get things out of here. So there's Wendy's. We alternate on our channels. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her about whether we're going to be on her channel or my channel this next Thursday, but we usually send out notifications. That link is for somebody named Jen. Really? Debbie? Oh, I don't know who that is. I had Debbie Ham.
Junk Journal Jen. Junk Journal Jen.
I wonder if that was in my memory from...
Yeah, that was Junk Journal Jen. Isn't that Bonnie Lemke's niece that has cancer?
It's Debbie Long's niece.
Debbie Long's niece, okay.
Yeah. It says Debbie Ham, Dutch Ridge.
Well, it went to Jen's.
That's funny. Technology. I swear they're listening to you now because mine will go down, it goes black, and then I get really annoyed because it takes forever to get it to come back up. But I can just move or make a noise, and it'll open back up without me touching. And it's like, okay. I don't like that. Debbie Ham, Dutch Ridge. That's really strange. Just walked in with 3. You'll be filling them up. That's right.
Yeah.
More. We did not even get half that bin emptied, y'all. Of course, it was piled up about a foot over the top, so we did make progress. Oh, no. Listen, Casey, I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. My car is about to die, and every time I get in it, I pray. So that on top of the move and all of those expenses is like, I know what that feels like.
That went to mine that time, Pearl.
Good. I don't know what happened.
Yep. All right, ladies.
I love you, ladies.
Time to go.
Yep. Tell Jack I said thank you, and he can turn his TV on now.
All right. And I will maybe see some of you girls over Monday night. And Pearl, I'll see you on Thursday. And
yep. And I'll see you
I'm going to
tomorrow.
leave so Jack can turn on his TV. So if you want to talk, you go ahead. But I'm
No,
leaving
I need
you girls.
to go too. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye.